Good evening, guy. Jesus Christ, holy moly, I've not even started streaming and my voice is already going. Good evening, guys. Hello, happy Wednesday. Jesus, my bloody hell. Right, shall we go and get this show on the road? Chat, I'm so sorry that we're... Well, no, actually, that. No, I'm not sorry. We're down in Australia again because I can't quite get enough of the Fokker and I can't quite get enough of doing, like, Alliance and Qantas ops and things like that. So, there we go. So we're heading to a place called Gladstone today, to be fair. I've never flown here in the sim in my life. So a new destination for us today, which is good fun. Right, shall we go and get this show on the road? Chat, a very, very, very good evening. It's a bit hot on it. Could be too hot. Hope all of you legends are doing well. I hope everyone isn't going to end up in just a sweaty mess on the floor. You just disintegrate. Your whole body will just give up. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. Happy Wednesday. Good to see all of you legends. I will say that I am really, really, really cool at the moment. It's very, very, very nice. I'm currently running at an 18 degrees Celsius temperature. And I am running on high power. So, yes, it's very, very, very cool in my room. Hey, that's karma for yesterday, all right, chat. That's karma for taking the piss out of my my flight, all right. Right, I'm taking my socks off, though, because my feet are right sweaty. Right, let's go and grab these first few subs and we'll go and get started. Mr. JBS, thank you for the 60 months. Score in a brothel. You couldn't score in a brothel. It's definitely not coming home.
Score in a brothel.
Hey, look, everyone needs to not panic, you know. Look, we played Ghana. You know, we should have won. We should have won. But let's not worry. We're going to be going through to the next round. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, the only thing that I now fear is that everyone is going to know how to play against us. It's like, right, let's push 10 men behind the ball, or 11 men behind the ball, and literally frustrate the hell out of them. That's the problem. Everyone knows how to play against us now, but hey, there we go. JBS, good evening. Thank you for 5 years, sir. I appreciate the tier 1. Thank you, mate. Aaron, thank you for the 38 months as well. Only 12 degrees for you.
It's not even
right, I'm getting on that first plane to Iceland. I'll see you in a bit, mate. Can you host me? Brilliant. If you can, I'm there. Thank you, sir. Cheers for your 38 months, mate. Appreciate the tier 1. Thank you. BRB off to Nick Jamie's aircon unit. Yeah, I fear how much money I have spent on air conditioning in the last few days, but to be honest with you, I really do not care. It is so nice to be able to get cool. That's the problem. That's the thing I don't mind, like, that's better about the winter. Like, at least when you're hot, or at least when you're cool, you can warm up. But when you're hot, it's so difficult to cool down. Yeah, not fun. Chat, I was meant to be live this morning. I was going to provide you guys with a lovely stream today from Doha to Malaga, which I would have loved to have done. And then I'll be totally honest with you, I had an Builds meeting at 1:30 today. I had about 7 fairly important emails that I had to fire off and reply to. So apologies that one didn't happen. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We've got that as a decent little option if we fancy a little mid-haul tomorrow over to Malaga. So yeah, is it a portable AC? No, mate, it's a split unit. So yeah. Aaron, good evening, welcome in. Joey, good evening, welcome. Alf, Alistair, hello. Skelly, Aaron, good evening. Dan, Doug. I was about to say double D's then, and yeah, there we go. Chat, good evening, welcome in. Ross, good evening. Mizzy, welcome. Hello. Should fly the Alliance Fokker 70 to Yankee Romeo Oscar Mike, very small airport in Queensland, and your mate works there. Yeah, well, we're heading into a place called Gladstone. Gladstone. I have not ever flown into here in the sim, in any flight sim. And I saw it as a decent little option today with the Fokker. I'm a little bit obsessed with doing, like, real-world flights in the Fokker. Like, we done the flight to Kalgoorlie on Monday, and then I don't feel like the Melbourne-Sydney one slapped as much because it wasn't a real-world Fokker flight. And it was the same with the London City one. Like, the London City one was cool for the approach, but I love doing the real-world ops in the Fokker for some reason. I feel like it's like a mixture of retro plane that still flies today, so it's really cool. So we're going to start by flying Brisbane, Gladstone, and back. We're in the Fokker 100 tonight in Victor Hotel Foxtrot Golf Bravo. So that's the lovely aircraft that we're flying today. Tom, good evening. Welcome in. Work sent home everyone... Would help if I could read. Work sent everyone home early today after 2 p.m. as the fire alarm went off twice, caused by the heat. Really? Jesus, yeah. It's dangerously hot. That's the problem. Ian, good evening. Welcome in. Mr. UK Controller. Hello, sir. Hello. Can't wait for the Fokker. Love rural Australian ops. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I struggled again tonight. I don't know what's going on this week, but I had no real sort of, like, desire to fly the A320, the 737. You know, I didn't really want to do the triple on the 350 because I was like, we're probably going to do that tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know why. Ever since I've flown the Fokker on Monday, Sunday, I haven't wanted to fly much else this week. So I don't know whether that says a lot about the Fokker or what. But, yeah, I've just been enjoying it so much. It's been sort of my thing this week. Day long haul tomorrow. Yeah, potentially. We was meant to do Doha to Malaga today in the Qatar A350. So, yeah, might do that if I fancy it. Guess who almost went solo on my last lesson? If only I had air law and medical sorted. Liam. Hopefully you get that stuff sorted soon, mate. The photogrammetry into Malaga, though, vibe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I think possibly we'll do that tomorrow. Missed Hold Short Zulu, hello, welcome in. Welcome. But yeah, I've had a busy day today. I had a meeting with YBBN-YGLA-YBBN this afternoon. It was about about half an hour, 40 minutes. Just it was more of sort of like a mid-year review, sort of like a catch-up, and you know, I addressed some things with YBBN-YGLA-YBBN and passed on some feedback about a few things, and yeah, it was a very, very, very productive meeting, actually, so that was good. I fired off a couple of emails vis-a-vis some potential partnership opportunities in July, August, and September, all with sorts of different companies. And yeah, I must admit, ever since I've done my Herman Miller video and that sort of promo period, I've had loads of companies reach out and want to do some work, which is amazing because, to be fair, that was the main aim of the Herman Miller stuff. I've never done anything like that with the Herman Miller partnership before in terms of that type of promo. And yeah, I've had quite a few companies reach out and, you know, want me to do work with them. Some I've said, you know, no to, some still in talks and things like that. But it's going really well. It's going really well on that front. So hopefully I can reveal more on that front soon. Frostmaster, yeah, there's some stuff with Frostmaster that's very much surface talk at the moment. It's not really sort of delved into the deep stuff yet, so that's probably going to be a few months away. That am I going to check out the Falcon 50? At the moment, no. I have made the decision, and I'm going to be sort of sticking to this for the moment. I'm not planning on picking up the Fokker tomorrow or Friday, or certainly this week. Possibly next week, no guarantee. But yeah, I'm going to hold off on the Falcon for the moment. But yeah. Kabab, a very good evening to you, sir. Thank you for your 31 months with a Prime. I hope you're well, sir. I hope you are keeping as cool as you can be. Any reason why? Not really, mate. Not really overly that interested, to be fair. Like, it does look cool and everything, but, you know, I've picked up the Sovereign recently, and, you know, that had 2 streams out of it. The same with the Phenom. So I would probably say those 2 aircrafts got their money's worth in the sense of, you know, I got two days of content from each. And I'm sure probably next week there'll be a day where I'm like, I'm not really feeling airline stuff today. Maybe I'll do the Falcon that day, you know, when I really feel it. But yeah, my love at the moment is the Fokker. I am loving it. Really, Mackie, amazing. You'll really enjoy this plane then, if you're planning on picking it up for sure. Right, let me go and show you the flight, and I'll show you what we're operating. So I have tried to go as realistic as possible today. So we are flying Alliance today. And some of the Alliance aircrafts are flown under the Velocity call sign for Virgin Australia. So we're operating the Velocity 1709, Brisbane to Gladstone, or Gladstone, whatever it's called, in the Fokker 100. And we're flying this flight in the exact same registration in real life that flew this flight. So we're going to fly up to Gladstone, and then we're going to fly back. So nice little rotation in the Fokker, and then we'll see where we are. They still operate these. Yes. This is the very big misconception with this plane, that people think that it looks a little bit retro-y, and obviously it is a bit retro-y, but yes, the Fokker still very much flies today. And there are some really great routes. Probably the most routes you can do at the moment, real world, is down under. With Qantas, Alliance, obviously Velocity. There's a couple of others up in Papua New Guinea. There's Air New Guinea that still fly them. So, yeah, there's some really cool routes. What's the scenery for Gladstone? Orbex. It's quite nice, actually. I loaded up down there earlier and was like, yeah, it's pretty decent. Hi, Hassan. Have you had a trim? Yes. I really needed a nice fresh haircut. So, yeah, I was originally booked to go for a haircut tomorrow. But obviously, as I wasn't working this morning, I was like, you know what? If Matey is free, I'll go down there, and he was lucky enough, so that was ideal. Right, it's been like 3.5 weeks since I last had a haircut. Thought he was off Wednesdays. No, that was the old barber, mate. That was the old barber. This one's in most days. Right, coolio. Let's go and jump in the flight deck, and we will go and get this absolute beauty turned on. I actually think before we start, I'm going to start with a cheeky little walk around, because I just love how good this plane bloody looks. His hair must be growing twice as normal. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. My hair grows pretty darn quickly. It does grow a little bit out of control, even after, like, 3 weeks. Mr. In a Box, man. Good evening, sir. Hello. Happy Wednesday. Such a beautiful aircraft. So, yeah, this was meant to come out today. But it looks like they've just delayed by 1 day. So, yeah, plane should be out for you guys tomorrow. Didn't they release the price? £71? €71? Which I think was a little bit less than we originally expected. I think we said about 80. So, yeah, it's £71, I think. That's a bit steep. Does include the 70 and the 100. That is the bundle. I don't know whether you are going to be able to buy them separately, but I'll be honest with you. I think they can for sure charge it, because I do think they've met the level in terms of the fidelity of the aircraft. Like, you know, I'd much rather spend £70 on, or £71 or whatever, on a very good add-on, rather than £50 on an add-on that, you know, isn't overly reliable. And yeah, from what I've had, from what I've done in the Fokker so far, I definitely think it's very reliable. Although I still can't get the SimBrief import to work. Still can't do it. Don't know why. And it's really annoying me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I saw a couple of people put some things in Discord yesterday, but it was nothing to do with that. It was absolutely nothing to do with that. I was definitely doing it right. So yeah, we'll try again. We'll try again today and see whether we can work it out. Hi to the guys on YouTube as well. I haven't said hello to the YouTube crew. Rob, Shane, to Nelly, the guys over there. Good to see all of you legends. Welcome in. Thank you for joining on the YouTube. Right, let's go and jump into this absolute beauty. Right, the only one thing that you're going to be annoyed with me, chat, is I haven't updated my GSX. Sorry. Sorry. Please don't hate me. There we go. Straight on with the GPU. I was more surprised by the price, to be fair. Thought it would be way more, so I'm very happy with that. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. You can hear the GPU kicking in. And we'll go with the batteries. And the external power. Lovely. Woo, woo. Right, let's chuck that down there. Coolio. Ethan, hey, mate. Welcome in. I hope your trip's going well, mate. How's SP1? Yeah, do you know what? They've actually just released an update for the iFly. The first hotfix for SP1 is now out. But yeah, it's decent, mate. It's very much improved. I still don't know whether I quite enjoy the iFly as much as I like the PMDG-NG, for example. Like, there's just something about the PMDG-NG which I just feel is more immersive than the iFly. It's really difficult to sort of put my finger on it, but yes, it definitely is better than what it was. That is for sure. I flew it yesterday. I was underwhelmed. Yeah, it's a really strange one, the Max. It's really, really, really strange. Like, I still struggle to put my finger on what I just don't think is quite right, but yeah. Right, coolio. So, let's go and turn on all those screens there. And we'll go and align IRSs at the top there. I'll show you the OFP as well. So, fetch OFP. Output. Have a look at this. So, we're the Velocity 1709. So, obviously, Alliance do fly for Virgin Australia. 58 minutes up to Gladstone in Victor Hotel Foxtrot Golf Bravo, which is the aircraft. Is my sim bobbling up and down? Have I not got the right GSX profile? No, FS Realistic profile. I was like, hang on a second. Why are we bobbling up and down? There we go. So 58 minutes cruising at Floodle 320 up to there. Routing hopefully should be very, 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 very pleasant. Out of Brisbane, departing on the 19s by the looks of it, northbound along the coast, and then cheeky arrival right over the top of Gulf Lima Alpha, over the top of the field, and then outbound that way to land on apparently runway 10. So that's what we've got there. And let's do all this jazz. There we go. And I always chuck 10 minutes boarding. And we will go and request boarding there. Boarding requested. Yeah, I really wanted to do something Innie Builds related today as well. Like I said, I had a meeting with them today. I just really wanted to fly like one of their sceneries or aircrafts or something like that. But yeah, chat, I've got to be really honest with you. Ever since I got this Fokker on Sunday, I haven't really wanted to fly much else. Yeah, I've been, like, short-haul wise, like, I obviously wanted to do Doha to Malaga today. But yeah, I'm really, really obsessed with this little plane at the moment. I don't wanna let go. There we go with a nice morning. Apparently what was said in the Discord was an empty... Oh, okay, decent. Yeah, fair enough, Reese. Is there anything on the horizon release-wise from Innie? Yes. Yes. I obviously can't reveal details and stuff like that, but yes. Your, things that you're waiting for are not too long away. So, fingers crossed, you know, we get some news on Chicago, the A220, the A380, and all that jazz very, 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 very soon. But yeah, by the sounds of it, everything is progressing very, 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 very well. So I'm really pleased to report that. 777 Pilot, hello, mate. Welcome in. Bryson Gusty, good evening. Welcome. Hope you're keeping well on this warm summer day. Ugh. Mate, it is unbearable today. It is absolutely unbearable. Right. Okay. Company route. So, let's just do this together. Okay, so to chuck in a company route, you would think that you would have to go Yankee Bravo, Bravo November, Yankee Golf Lima Alpha. Correct? Correct? Why does it say not in database? Right, okay, and I'll also do the other side, which is Yankee Bravo, Bravo November, Yankee Golf Lima Alpha. And it doesn't draw any flight plan from SimBrief. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. No, the flight number doesn't change anything. Flight number shouldn't change a thing. 1709. Nah, it's so weird. Go to the settings app, change it to SimBrief username. Okay, Reese has a theory. Bear with. No, but it pulls... It asks for your SimBrief pilot ID. It doesn't ask for your username. So, yeah. What if you do BNE-GLT? We can try that. Nope, not in database. Nah. It's so strange. I actually sent Just Flight an email on Monday, and I forgot to ask. I totally forgot to ask. No, we tried that. That's literally what we done, Deepest, and it said not in database. Without the slash, we didn't put a slash in, mate. The slash was for the from to, mate. It's really, really, really strange. Maybe try to type in your SimBrief ID. Yeah, we'll try that again for the next flight, but it's so strange that it doesn't work. It'd be so interesting when you guys, for the people that do decide to pick it up, when you guys try and do it, see whether it will work. The thing is, you know, we've only got a couple of people to go on. You know, Kenko, it works totally fine. Very, very, very strange. What if it wants you to use... No, it definitely doesn't. Definitely doesn't, Capab, no. Maybe the co-route is with a digit B on it. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. I mean, I've read the manual. Like, the manual... Everything that I'd done there was correct. And that is exactly what the manual tells you to do. But it's so weird. Like, you watch Ian fly the Fokker, it works totally fine, like, in terms of putting in the company route. Very, very, very odd. I'm sure I am probably doing something wrong. Mate, honestly, I have read that manual so bloody extensively to try and work out if it's a skill issue or not. It doesn't seem to be a skill issue, but I'm not sure. Right, 1027. Lovely. And we'll go nav up there. What we got till a line? Only a minute. Michael, good evening. Love to see more Fokker. Do you know what? I really wanted to hold off on the Fokker until it released for you guys. But I've got to be totally open and honest that I just had no interest tonight in flying anything else. Like, I had no interest in flying the 7.3, the 320, 350 we was going to fly for the long haul earlier, so I kind of want to save the 350 for that. Didn't fancy the MD-11, the A300. I'm absolutely obsessed with this plane. I don't think I've been as obsessed with a plane for a while. Like, you know, I love the Phenom, don't get me wrong, I love the C680, but I don't think I was, you know, probably even the TriStar, for example. I wasn't as sort of, like, obsessed with flying it, so yeah. Flying full, they've delayed until tomorrow. By the sounds of it, they just need another day to package some bits and bobs up. But tomorrow sounds like the day they will be good to go. Never tried it, Pogo, mate. Never tried it. I actually had a VR company reach out to me. PMax? I'll be honest with you, chat. I've never really heard of them, to be fair. They were willing to send out one of their, like, top-of-the-range VR headsets, but I said to them, like, you know, it's not really something I'm overly interested in doing on, you know, my stream, so yeah. $2,000, is that how much they are? Holy shit. That's crazy. Virgin Australia owns Alliance. It's cheaper airline to fly with, like, Jetstar Qantas owns it. It's cheaper airline. Gotcha. God knows what you get up to with a VR headset. Hey, mate, certainly not flight sim, I tell you that. It's one of the best headsets, probably would be hard to make good streaming with it. Yeah. No, it was the Pimax guys reached out to me and said, oh, you know, we'd love you to do a preview of the VR and stuff like that and try it out, but it was one of the ones where they want you to return the unit, and it's just like, whenever I get offers like that with, like, returning units, I can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with the faff of it. So unless it's something, like, really, 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 you know, spectacular, I usually turn down those sort of loan offers. Mitch, good afternoon, sir. Hello, Claw. Right. What runway are you putting us on? I've heard Reese has asked for us to be put on runway 19 right. Which sounds very, very, very mean. So, at the moment, Simbrief has got a Bixad to 19 left. But either or looks pretty darn similar. You watch me now putting 19 left, and Claw's going to type in, oh, it's 19 right. Insert. Okay, big sad that it's Quebec 6-7 Golf Lima Alpha. Flying to Glasgow. 19 right gets you close to the city. Yeah, true. Quebec 67 Golf Lima Alpha. It's got to be 19 right for departure, for f***ing. How could I have known that that was coming? 19 right. Big sad 2. Hey, you're lucky I'm in a good mood, all right? Zach, I think I'll pass on your loany product. Thank you, sir. It's very kind of you, though. I appreciate the offer. Right. You're all shut there. locked. Evening, Speedbird. Too hot for simming. Yeah, you're going to have to get your flight simming fixed through me this week, so I imagine there's not going to be many people loading up their sim. Is everybody up for the Doha Malaga run tomorrow? Like I said, I was going to do this today, but I might do this tomorrow now. I really am in the mood for a long haul. Like, I'm really craving a long haul. Like, I feel I looked at my VODs yesterday and I was like, it's been 2 weeks of like short haul. I haven't done a long haul for like a couple of weeks, which we got into a really good routine of doing a long haul every week. But yeah, I think it's just been a little bit too hot actually to do them. Any 380 said, oh, one could dream, one could dream. So no initial climb on the chart, so we'll see what we get given in the clearance. We'll go 6,000 for the moment. Let's arm you up there. Pro beats. We'll chuck on the fuel pumps as well. Absolutely, but I'd join if it wasn't for 38-degree heat tomorrow. Oh, honestly, I don't know what everyone's complaining about. Just get aircon. It's bloody lovely. Attempt to take the 350 down to the new Martinique that dropped today from Paris. Martinique, new scenery is there. Interesting. Lovely. Right, we got 5.6 block, 0 fuel weight. What do we have? 344. 34.4. There we go. 6,000 via the SID. Oh, there you go. See, I'm telepathic. I knew exactly what you wanted. Right, flight control lock off. Oh my god, why does this plane visually look so good? So good. It's 19 in Scotland and I'm sweating my bollocks off. Can't imagine down there. Did you watch England game last night? Jeez, it was shite. Yeah, it was not good. I mean, if there is someone that you want the ball to fall to in that place, it's HK. It is bloody Harry Kane that you want on the end of that ball. And it just went... just sky high. Now, my issue is I fear that every team is going to play like that. Like, I'm sure as things stand, we're due Congo in the next round or something like that. Once we... if we beat Panama and then we get to, what is it, the 32, round of 32 or whatever. And I was like, Congo are 100% going to do the exact same thing as Ghana. They know they're not going to have the attacking prowess to, you know, score loads of goals against us. They're going to sit back, defend for their lives. That is exactly what Ghana done. I mean, they celebrated that like a win. So, yeah. Oh, honestly, I'm so ready for the Ronaldo hat-trick when we play them. I'll bet you any money. Right, straight auto, never logo light on. Let's go and get the yoke connected up, and we'll go and sell out to Tower. Mr. Kilo Whiskey Romeo, hello, sir. Trajol on YouTube, welcome. You are new. Mate, it is pleasure to have a new member over on YouTube. Welcome to the new member. 1205. Right, let's get the yoke connected up. Can you restart the plane? I just got it. No. Sorry. The Scotland-Brazil game will be an interesting watch tonight, actually. Yeah, I saw that you put that one in, Michael. Let's say I had a hand in... let's just say I had a hand in pilot training and you once gave me a CC app session. Oh, is it Darren? Is it Darren? I don't know. Darren? No? Oh, God. No, I'm sure it starts with a D. Ah, yes. See, I'm not bad. I'm not bad. I do remember some things. Brilliant. Draz, hello, mate. Thank you for your subscription. Cheers for the Primo, sir. I appreciate your 17 months. Thank you, mate. Good evening to you. I hope you are not melting. Welcome, mate. Appreciate it. Right, let's go and get our clearance from Tower. Tower velocity 1709. We're at the domestic apron. Domestic 40 clearance, please, to Gladstone.
1709 Brisbane tailgate, clear to Gladstone via BidX flight plan route, runway 19 right, BidX to departure, climb by Sid 6000, squawk 3270, departure frequency on advisory 122-mate.
Thanks very much. Clearance to Gladstone, Big Sad 2 departure, runway 19 on the right, initial climb 6,000 feet, squawk 3270, departure frequency is advisory for velocity 1709.
Velocity 1709, thanks.
Lovely. Coolio. Clearance has been acquired. Yeah, this isn't real time, by the way. Why are we missing a camera view again? We had this last time. Let's go over here. Ah, Mr. DY. Hello, mate. Have a livery, maybe. It was just this one, though. 8. That's a bit better. Do you know what, Michael? We were literally just talking about the Falcon 50. I actually had a good think about it today. I'll be totally honest, no, I don't have many plans to pick up the Falcon 50 this week. Yeah. At the moment, it's a no from me. I think it'd be probably something similar to the Sovereign in that next week I will just sort of fancy it one day and then pick it up. But in terms of this week, I don't think so. Oh, really, Reese? Okay, nice. Right, so departing out of Brisbane, runway 19 right. Okay, so take off. This is full length, 136, 136, 142, flap 0, flex to temp 44. So we will go and export to speeds, which chucks that down there, and flex temp 44. So if you want to set your flex temp, you've got to come down to it, select flex, and then over here, you should see the number wind up. 44. Lovely. 142, which we'll also go and select here as well. Hello, Mr. Ubertons. Oh, God, you love a shout-out, you do, mate. You love a shout-out. Giving it big summer slaps. East Midlands, Corfu, East Midlands, 2E738. I am loving it. What a choice. Right, APU. Here you go, chap. Here's a big note for people that are planning on picking up this plane. So, same with the IRS select. You can do one click to on, and that's the same for, you know, the IRS to align. But to get to nav and to get to start on the APU, you need to pull the knob and then go right. And then it flicks back in. I already fear that there's going to be a few people being like, oh, no, the plane's broken. My APU's not starting. Nah, Ishmael is where it's at, Ubertons. Not you, mate. Ishmael's the man. Dear Ray, good to see you, mate. Welcome in. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Coolio, so APU's on. We can chuck you over to that. That's fine. And we'll come down here. Turn off the GPU. That has got to be my the one thing that I've said about this plane as well is the soundscape is absolutely incredible. Like, I do think it's one thing having good sounds, but having, you know, the soundscape as good as what they've got it in the Fokker is just top notch. Michael, you know, mate, you know. Right, let's make sure that's all set. So, GPU's all connected, or disconnected, sorry. Chocks are also gone. Right, I think we're ready for departure. It should be a beautiful departure out of Brisbane, right over the city. After departure, straight out, then a right turn, climbing to 6,000 initially. Let's go and get the tug connected up for pushback. Just looks so good.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Just looks so amazing. Right, old mate, he's going to disconnect there. See you later. And we'll go and request pushback and start. See the V speeds there as well. PFD. Velocity 17. Velocity 1709. Request pushback, please. Oh my God! Why do things like that keep getting me at the moment? Push approved. Velocity 1709. Thank you, cabin, for letting us know that the cabin is ready. Brilliant. No, Reese, I don't. I didn't install it.
On my radar yet.
Oh no, maybe I did actually. I don't know, to be fair.
No worries, just bear with flight back 401.
No, it doesn't look like it. So, yeah, question, because I was going to install the Melbourne one on Monday. Do they all now work? Like, does Brisbane work? Does Melbourne work? I know Sydney obviously does. They all work. Okay, cool. For next time, then, I need to remember to install the city pack. I mean, it should still look pretty incredible anyway. But yeah. I can't wait for this thing to come out. Makes me wonder what the A300 will bring. The A300? You're talking about the Just Flight, the A300 Classic. Gotcha. I was like, what's he on about A300? Yes. Absolutely. Oh, nice win, sweet. Hey, think of the money, mate.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross check.
Think of the money. Right, let's get out of here. So, we will have you set to there, and we'll start up engine number 2. Nope, we won't, so I need to turn that on. Lovely. Okay, so for this plane, it's 15% N2 percentage to introduce the fuel. I think my wing views are slightly better on the Fokker 70, but we can tweak them. Right, fuel him. Oh, it's so good. I actually love Just Flight so much for this plane. Liam, hello, mate. Discovered new places that sweat today. It's unbearable. You've sweated in places you didn't know you could sweat. Mate, honestly, I am resonating with that. I was out for quite a long chunk of today, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate. Welcome in, lads. Welcome in. Okay, number 1. So, number 1 looking for 15% again. It's around, so introduce the fuel. Gladstone is such a shitter, IRL. Oh. Hopefully it's a nice place to fly in the sim. Hopefully. My work was like a greenhouse day. Felt like I was melting. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Air conditioning is... In days like today, you think that it is the best thing that money could ever have bought. I couldn't have spent my money anywhere better. Australia's version of Jaywick. Oh, yeah, I mean, I've been to Jaywick, and yeah, I am fully aware. Oh, okay, so, right, gotcha. So Gladstone isn't exactly the most affluent place in the world. Cool. Taxi lights on. Right, we're not setting any flaps. It's a flap 0 departure, which is very common in the Fokker, which is so strange and I still can't get used to. Lovely, 19.2 for the trip. We'll have timer set over there. Good. And we'll say a big thank you to Mr. D Blue. D Blue, 45 months for the Prime. Sir, good evening. Mwah! Thank you, mate. Appreciate your sub. Hope you are doing very, 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 very well. Hello, mates. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Velocity 1709. Request taxi, please.
Velocity 1709. Taxi via Charlie 6 Bravo Yankee Sierra 2 Honda Point Tango 2 runway 191.
Didn't sound too confident on that one. Roger, Charlie 6 Bravo Yankee Sierra 2 Tango 2 holding point runway 19 right, velocity 1709. Yeah, he didn't sound too confident on that one. Charlie Yankee Sierra 2 Tango 2, lovely. Okay, so it's a left again, then we're heading out that way. Off we go. D Blue, thank you, mate. I appreciate your 45 months. Thank you for your Prime, mate.
1717 request push back into office.
Very, 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 very kind of you.
1717 hold position, just caution the velocity 1709. Once cleared, push approved.
We're getting out your way.
Cleared behind, cleared push velocity 1717.
Did you see some kids got the day off school? Oh, mate, it's so woke, isn't it? I mean, seriously. Are we okay to take Charlie 5 to join Bravo, velocity 1709? To join Charlie? No, Bravo. Oh, fuck.
Velocity 1709, so you can take Charlie 5.
Roger, Charlie 5 to join Charlie. Is that okay with you for velocity 1709?
Velocity 1709, it's gonna be Bravo, not Charlie.
Hello, London 11 Toga.
Why am I so confused? Oh, yeah. We're looking in the total wrong place. Yeah. Left Charlie 5, left onto Bravo, and we'll continue from there for velocity 1709.
Velocity 1709, no dramas at all, mate.
Why am I thinking that this taxiway's Charlie? And I thought he was giving us Charlie 6 because Charlie 6 only connects up with Bravo.
654, that's it, start now.
Brilliant. That's never ideal, but there we go. Ed Boldy, thank you for the 14 months. Another very lovely resub from another freaking legend. Thank you, mate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers, sir. Yeah, there was literally a massive sign that said Bravo, left and right arrows. Ugh. What an idiot. Yeah, just FYI chat, the flight we are doing is a real world flight today, which is still flown in the Fokker. And the rotation we're doing is in the exact same aircraft that we are flying today, Victor Hotel Foxtrot Golf Bravo, which is a very, 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 very lovely Alliance Fokker 100 aircraft. Overnight send tonight? No. But you can possibly expect a long haul tomorrow, which I am very much looking forward to. Okay, Charlie, not this one. It's the next left after this left. It's a lovely livery, to be fair. Very, very, very beautiful. Have you got AC in your room? Yes. So it makes it somewhat bearable in here. Oh, Emboldy, thanks for the great times. Mate, my absolute bloody pleasure, mate. Thank you for allowing me to give you some great times with your lovely subscription, sir. What are my thoughts on the upcoming EFBX? Will it be something you pick up? Yes, definitely. Definitely. Do love it when you do overnight long hauls and people ask if you go to stream all of it. Yeah, I'm like, no. It would have to take a pretty special occasion. I think, Marcus! What's this all about? Hey, I know we're in Australia and all that, but...
350 gifted 10 subs.
Well, there you go. That's one way to get the evening flying underway. Hello, sir. Chat, can we get some love in that chat for Marcus being an absolute legend that he always is and drops 10 gifted subs. Marcus, mate, I hope you're doing fantastically well this evening, mate. Thanks for the 10. We're just on our way out of Brisbane, mate, so when we're on our way to Gladstone, I will be sure to go and grab the names of those subs. If you've just been lucky enough to receive a sub from Marcus, enjoy. You have got a month ad-free viewing to the channel, and you're a part of a very special crew. Thanks to this legend.
1717, taxi via Charlie.
Marcus, hope you're coping with the heat, mate. It's bloody hot, isn't it? It is bloody hot.
Can take a Tango Surrey intersects departure or require the full length. We can take Tango 3. Sorry, the Sierra 3, then hottest length.
Yeah, Marcus, I appreciate you a lot, mate. Thank you for that 10 gifted. Starting the day off with a very lovely rotation. Heading out to Gladstone. A real-world Fokker rotation, which still flies in 2026. So, yeah, for anybody that, you know, is a little bit on the fence about this plane because you're worried about it being a bit retro, I'm not going to lie. I have done so many flights down under this week, and I cannot get enough of them. Yeah, it's been so much fun. Right, you know what? We got a nice straight taxiway, so bollocks to leaving it until we are.
Marcus underscore a 350 gifted.
Marcus, I know it's a bit hot, but oh my God. Mate, I was just going to read out your 10 bomb and then you come in with 50 gifted. Oh. Mate, if you have heat stroke, I think it's a very sensible thing to put down that card of yours. Oh my God, mate, you've got me sweating now. Oh my Jesus. Holy moly. Oh, what a legend. Chat, you know what to do. I don't even need to tell you what to do. Some love, some 50 sub bomb emotes in that chat for the one and only Mr. Marcus A350. Sir, what have I done to deserve 60 gifted subs in 3.5 minutes? Oh, mate, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, my God. Okay, right. Well, I was about to go and grab your 10 subs. Yeah, okay, let's start with the 10. To Enhanced Owner of Clouds, Jorrel John, Smasher Frog, Olympic, Nimitz, Max, E-Hawk, and Pandy Tech. If you were one of the lucky 10, first 10 from Marcus, do make sure you say a big thank you. Absolute legend. Thank you, sir. Oh, wowzers. And we'll be sure to go and grab the 50 subs once we are out of Brisbane. Come on. What a start to the evening, eh? We've not even left Brisbane yet, and we've already had 66 subs. 60 of which thanks to the one and only Mr. Marcus A350. Mwah. Legend. It's our Velocity 1709, short Tango 2, ready for departure.
1709, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 19 right, clear for takeoff. Velocity 1709.
Jet bar 654, aeroplane through taxi. 564, taxi via Charlie 5.
Sophie, great timing, you legend. Welcome in.
Kilo 2, Holland Point Tango 2, runway 19 right.
Has this plane released? No, unfortunately, it's been delayed until tomorrow. By the sounds of it, they just need another day to package things up and, you know, prepare for release. Yes, Manaphy, it most definitely is. Okay, right. Shall we go and get underway on our first flight of the day to Gladstone? I think we should do just that. Okay, just over 50% M1 stabilised. We'll release the brakes. Why is my... Would help if I actually pressed ATS and nav and profile. Ugh. Let's go. See you later, Brisbane. 80 knots. Checked. Rotate. Gently does it. Get the pitch authority. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Launch advisory 122.8, velocity 1709. Thanks to the AT, mate. Take care.
Alright, see you on the return. Like 1918 ready for takeoff. Like 1918.
You're coming to Vegas, yes! No.
Climb thrust.
Mate, you're taking the piss and your drinks on you? I don't think so, mate. No. Drinks will be on me, sir. Drinks on you. I don't think so, mate. Not on my watch, anyway. See you later, Brizzy. Mornay and Deepest, thank you very much for your bits and subs, respectively, as well. Much appreciated. We'll grab those in 2 seconds. Thank you very much, you legends. I have no idea, Apollo, to be honest with you. So I'm sure that would probably look slightly better with the Orbex City Pack, but I suppose in terms of showing you default out of the box photogrammetry, then Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's stunning. Yeah, I'm obsessed with flying in Australia at the moment. I just can't get over the photogrammetry. It's just unbelievably hot. Svay, welcome. Good to see you. How are we all on this fine, albeit very warm, Wednesday? Yeah, by the sounds of it, everyone's melting today, mate. Everyone is just absolutely melting. Thanks, Faye. We'll grab that sub in a moment as well. Yeah, we've had some crazy support already. Marcus has dropped 60 gifted subs in first hour and a bit of being live today, which is phenomenal. And Marcus is coming in with the gift sub to Wharfie as well. Wharfie, there you go, mate. Enjoy. Okay, we'll set up the cruise altitude 320. What we're climbing up to, landing lights have already turned those off. We'll make sure we're on 122.8. And climb. Off on our first trip of the evening. Right, you lot. What is this? What is this that we're doing again?
Morn 2018.
Mental. Morning, thank you for the 100 bits. Cheers, mate. I think you were the man to go and kickstart the hype train, so appreciate you, mate, or contributing to this one anyway. Legend. Deepest, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate your prime. Thank you, sir. No message. Svay, thank you for the 20 months. Evening, mate. How are we all on this fine Wednesday, albeit very warm? Very, very, very warm. It's definitely hotted up. It's definitely heated up after Marcus's mental gifted subs. So, yeah, even more warmer now. Thanks, Faye. Appreciate the resub. 20 months for the prime. And Marcus with the gift sub to Wharfie. Bloody legend. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
47 gift subs in the channel.
Drive good evening. I hope you're well, mate. Mr. Worldwide Flyer as well. Welcome in. Welcome. Right, we'll get the ETA in. So, we are due into Gladstone at 1850 Zulu. There we go. And we still have a lovely view of Brizzy in the background. Sounds on this plane. Oh, they're phenomenal, mate. They really are. Redax, welcome. Hi. Yes, exclamation mark Rex in chat. Someone has already done it for you, but please feel free to do it yourself again. Yes, and that will give you the details of which I do use. I don't use any reshade, sir. Shiku, good evening as well. Welcome. Right. Before we go and do anything else, this man was generous enough to drop 10 gifted subs, which I'll be honest, for this heat was very, very much appreciated. But he was like, you know what? No. I'm going to drop 50. No, I was saying he dropped 10 previously. So Marcus with the 50 to Carlos, Paul, Pilot, Vaelta, Kraz, Big Sea Dog, Boller, Xavier, Nathan. Sorry, I didn't mean to say 20. Jack, Syrah, Admiral, Millsy, Ched, Aviodec, Geo, Ryan, Jim, Malfunky, Hoocap, Haplogs, Hornslider, Light, Fobber, Jave, Funless, Alex, Nick, Full Flight, Keith, Pogo, Razor, Berkey Jr., Go Around Acknowledge, Henry, Liquid Mass, Zulu Miss Josh, Speed Checks, Air News, Gonic, Mighty Ducks, DeFlorce, Misa, Tom, Barney, Server, Charlie, and Call Sign George. If you were one of the lucky 50 plus 10 that were lucky enough to receive a sub from Marcus, do make sure you say a big thank you. Marcus! Thank you, sir. And bring on Vegas is what I'm going to say. And yeah, for sure, mate, you are not buying me a drink in Vegas. I am buying you multiple drinks in Vegas. Drinks on me. Taking the piss. I ain't allowing that, no way. Carrot, good evening. Yes, mate, yes.
Marcus
Which airline are you most excited for this year? I'd probably say the A220 or the 757.
848 gift subs in the channel.
Marcus, thank you for the gift up to Claw as well, who was our legendary controller out of Brisbane as well. So definitely deserving of a sub. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Claw, enjoy the ad-free viewing, mate. Legend, legend, legend. You can move. How's the flight? All good, yeah. Departure out of Brisbane was, as expected, absolutely bloody wonderful. Sim is looking fire, as always. Life is good. Right, chat, I'm going to go and grab myself a drink. Because I am thirsty. Not too many drinks. I don't want to end up like the Hangover. No, we do want to end up like that, mate. Oh, Liam, are you joining us? Oh, you're in the PC-12. What a vibe. What a vibe. Connor, Aaron, Jensen. Cheers, guys. Thanks for joining. You know what to do, hey Mr. DJ. Would have joined if I had Wi-Fi. Oh, imagine how jealous you're going to be with a cheeky little A350 Qatar long haul. Oh. Fair, you probably won't be. You won't want to turn on your PC. What's the weather saying tomorrow? 31. Oh, it's a little bit cooler tomorrow. Friday's horrendous. Saturday's horrendous. And then Sunday, it starts to cool down a bit. Which is good. When's this long haul? Well, it was meant to be today. But I reckon we'll probably do it tomorrow. Vibes. I'm so in the mood for a 350 long haul. I want it. I want to do it. This looks sick. Oh, yes. Oh, I so wish I had the Brisbane City Pack installed, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, do you fancy that one tomorrow, chat? Qatar 83 Romeo. It was recent. Well, it was on the Dreamliner previously, but they've just switched it round to the 350. I feel like it'd be quite a decent little send, that one, actually. Already done it, pretty vibey. Yeah, I just feel like the photogrammetry into Malacca's really nice. It'll actually look really good. Sort of like a nice view when you're sort of over Africa and then sort of follow the coast into Malaga along coast of Spain. Especially runway 12, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I'll have to cook that up for tomorrow. Like I said, I would have done that today. Oh, why have we got a discontinuity? And that is why you check your flight plans, chat. There we go. Yeah, I would have done that today, but I was meant to have a meeting with InnyBuilds tomorrow/Friday, but it wasn't fully in the diary either or. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take the morning off and sort that out, and you know, then I'm done for the week on that front. So that's good. What do you have for dinner tonight, mate? Tuna pasta. I was going to have a pizza, but I didn't fancy it, so done myself some tuna pasta. Is that right? I saw the Contrail Falcons due to release shortly. Yes. Yes. Is it today or tomorrow, the Falcon? I think it might be tomorrow. Yeah, it's the same day now as the Fokker. Be the man that I need. Suck some meat. Do. My wallet will be busy tomorrow, yeah. I think personally I'm going to be holding off on the Falcon for the moment. I'm not really that phased by it at the moment. I don't know. What's this whole thing about the new 787 announced? That's been announced for quite a while. Yeah, the Vector 787, that's very much in active production at the moment. How's the Vegas planning going? I'll be honest, mate, there has not been a... There hasn't been much Vegas planning. Although, apparently, the flights are out for next year. Both ways now. Apparently so. Which I do need to have a quick little check of. Apparently so. Heathrow, Vegas. I'm going to make sure that I sign out of Dashlane just in case. June. Well, I don't think they're up on BA yet at the moment. I think they're up on booking.com for direct, I think. You lot have planned more than us. You probably have. To be fair, I need to focus on... I need to think about Bristol for October and then think of Amsterdam for March. The problem is, all these events, they come around so quickly. 8th. There we go. Yeah, apparently it's not coming out too bad at the moment, flights-wise. But they're not direct, so I don't know. Zach was saying that they're out, but maybe they're not. I don't know. I am certainly not stopping anywhere, that's for sure. Bristol, I'll pass Amsterdam. I think I'd be there. And no, come Bristol. Liam, you can literally get a direct flight from Newcastle. Bristol from yours will not take long at all. I think Bristol will probably be better than FS Weekend this year. Because at the end of the day, we've never, never seen anything in the UK, or not seen anything in the UK for a while, flights-wise. I'm assuming you're flying first class? Nah, mate. Cattle class the whole way. More money to spend on the slot machines. FS Weekend was the final push for me to resign my full-time job, go back to school to improve my mark, start flight. Really? Do you know what, Big Renner? That is amazing to hear. I imagine, like me, you're not getting any younger. So, mate, I very much rate your decision to, I feel like it's very easy, isn't it, when you get into a full-time job to sort of get your comfort blanket and just stay there and not sort of challenge yourself. I mean, I'm so lucky in the sense of, this being my full-time job that, yeah, okay, maybe I have it as, it is my comfort blanket because I've been doing it for so long now. I don't have many intentions to do anything else at the moment, but yeah. Sasha, good evening. Hello, you legend. Welcome in. I was very jealous that Kenko and a couple of other people got to meet you last week. I still haven't met you properly yet, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. My job pays enough so I can pay off my apartment, so I'm just happy where I am right now. Just happy I've had my own place. Yeah, absolutely. Now, I must admit, I am, so happy with where life is at the moment in terms of, income, in terms of how the stream's progressing, in terms of the future of the stream. Yeah, I can't complain anyway. So, I just wanted to continue, really. Will, over on YouTube. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Never felt like this before. It's Will. Is it Will? Is it Will that I have known for, like, 100 million years, it feels like? Evening, Max. Hello, mate. Bratislava. Yeah, I have heard good things about Bratislava, actually. Yeah, Cara, I got rid of him. Can also look at flying into LA and driving to Vegas. Not an awful drive. The high-speed rail isn't built yet, unfortunately, between LA and Vegas. Yeah, you know, I'm sure all will be decided. It will all sort of slot into place when, you know, it does. I mean, I'm very, very, very excited. Airbnb with Paul's plan at the moment in terms of Vegas South wanted to go spotting in the heat. Gonna have to look at heat appropriate activities. Yes. If you think it's currently hot in the UK, I would basically say multiply the current heat. Okay, no, actually not multiply. I'd probably say times by 1.5. That is how hot it is in Vegas. By a bit more. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yes, please do, Max. Please do. Yeah, Jensen, thanks for flying, mate. Def gonna have to go to a shooting range joining. The one thing that I want to do in Vegas is I want to make sure that I do a helicopter down the strip. I'm not really bothered about doing like the Grand Canyon and things like that, but yeah, helicopter down the strip is 100% what I want to do. Is that expensive? It'd be a little bit expensive. Shouldn't be too bad. The Grand Canyon one was a lot more expensive. I think the Grand Canyon tour was like $2,000 a person or something like that. I mean, I decided against doing the Grand Canyon tour last year. I think Kenko, Kevin, Andrew, and maybe one or two other guys also done it, sort of together. But you know, I just, yeah. Ah, there you go. I'll do the heli along the strip next year. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel like with that I missed out too much, but maybe if I went, I'd be like, oh, why didn't I do this earlier? But yeah. Marlon, good evening, sir. It's too effing hot. Oh, stop complaining. It'll be -10 in a couple of months' time, and you'll all be moaning, so it's fine. To be fair, I must say, I am very, 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 very cool at the moment. No complaints. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Raining all next week. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, next week when it's pissing down a rain, you'll all be like, oh god, the weather's so miserable. I want the hot air back. Blah blah blah. Here we go. The Grand Canyon was sick, but it was very expensive. If you aren't bothered, it's not worth it. Yeah, 100%. Cafe, hey, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, if you guys are just joining in, we are just doing some more flying down in Australia this evening because I am absolutely currently obsessed with a Fokker. So we're just taking a nice little trip up to Gladstone, or Gladstone this evening. An airport that I have never, ever flown to in the sim. But I thought would be a nice little trip tonight. It's a real-world flight that we're flying. It is also a real-world flight that has been flown in this exact registration as well. There you go, Victoria Hotel Foxtrot Golf Bravo. So we're going ultra-realistic today. Ultra-realistic. And then I'm thinking that we're going to be doing this tomorrow, which could be quite fun. Doha to Malaga in the Qatar A350. Thing is, I want to do a full stream long haul, but then I'm like, oh, it's going to be like an 8.5, 9 hour stream tomorrow. So, I don't know. We will see. Says the person not using real time, ultra realistic. Oh, shut up. Just do a longer long haul. Yeah, but there isn't really that much longer to Europe. Like, I don't really fancy flying into bloody Heathrow or Manchester or Edinburgh or something like that. Like, the reason I want to fly into Malaga is because the route's quite cool. It's a bit different. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just send it. If I don't fancy doing a full stream, then, you know, it's not the end of the world. Crampton, good evening. Welcome. Launch today. No. Oh. Wow, he is going very, very, very quickly. Connor is zooming by. To be fair, we're going quite slow, actually. No, Claw, you was fine, mate. You was fine. No, unfortunately, the Fokker has been delayed until tomorrow. So, yeah, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. No, Aaron, I don't think it's a new route, the Doha to Malacca one. It was previously flown in the 7-8, but it's now done in the 350. Oh, have we just left you for absolute dead, Liam? Oh, yeah. You're long gone. What's Foxtrot Delta 401? Victor Hotel Tango 3 Echo. Is that the... Apparently that's some sort of glider. No, to be honest, mate, Sea Dog, I would probably say absolutely go for it, mate. I mean, I'm slowly speeding up, but I would say you go for it, mate. Flights to Malaga from Doha and Dubai for all the Brits who have moved to the Middle East but missed their Spanish raves. We'll market it around that tomorrow. I like the idea. Very, very, very good idea. Jason on YouTube says, I'm so sunburnt. Fell asleep in the garden, woke up like a tomato. No. Oh, God. I can't even imagine the pain of getting sunburn in this weather. Oh, I can't even imagine. That is actually sick, to be fair. That looks really nice. One, how the hell can you lay out in the sun in this weather? And two, why did you not wear sun cream? I went outside earlier, just my mum and stepdad were outside and, you know, just sat in the garden. It was under the gazebo thing and I was still boiling. I was like, how are people literally, like, laying in the full-on sun? It's crazy. Don't do that again, mate. I can guarantee you, I've been burnt really badly, and it wasn't that bad. I've been burnt badly once, or bad enough, and I have never, ever got burnt like it ever again. It was the worst thing of my life. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a drink. Oh my God, mate. I thought the Alchemist was crazy, but I mean, that's just ridiculous. Here's your drink with a serving of bonsai. I'm not going to lie. I so fancy a nice drink from somewhere like the Alchemist. Nice fancy drink. Ollie, good evening. Hello, sir. Do we chomp the tree? Yeah, at least when you go to the Alchemist, you know that you can eat everything that they serve up. But yes, I don't think bonsai is quite exactly the thing to eat. But there we go. Berkey, hey, welcome. Just saw that Marcus gifted me a sub while I wasn't even on Twitch. He's a legend. It's all right, gents. Don't worry about what he's doing, mate. We'll sort ourselves out. I want a G&T right now, to be honest. To be honest with you, I've not had a drink in, like, 4 weeks. 4.5, 5 weeks. I can't say that I have been overly interested in an alcoholic beverage recently. I don't know why. No, actually, here's me just saying that I really fancy a cocktail. What are your thoughts on the England game last night? I fell asleep. I unfortunately fear that we have now given every other team the tactic on how to play against us. It's like, you know, if we come up, I think if we get through Panama and we finish top of the group, the current team we play is Congo. You know, Congo have not got the attacking prowess to, you know, score many goals. They're going to play the exact same way that Ghana done. It's like, oh, I didn't fall asleep watching it, but I was like, oh my God, like, did anybody else just scream at the TV yesterday? Just shoot. Why do they feel the need to go from there to there to there to there to there to then go there to there to there to there and just goes from one side? It's like pinball. It's like just knock it in. How Kane missed it, I will never know. Do you know what? 9 times out of 10, that ball is in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. You know, when it falls to Harry Kane, you wouldn't have wanted that ball to go to anyone else. In like the 88th, 89th minute, and he just puts it so high up, and it was like, no. Does anybody else feel like the World Cup games go on for an eternity? Oh my God, honestly, it feels like they just go on and on and on and on and on. I feel like I was watching that game for about 5 hours yesterday. It was a long watch. I can't lie. Right, we need to chuck some details in for this arrival chat. So, Meta 4, Gladstone. 1507, overcast 6600. Ooh. Right, RMP 10. What we gonna do? Glidzwa. Yeah, so I think the flight plan takes us into Golf Lima Alpha, which is sort of into the field. So I think when we sort of get here, we'll go direct to there for the RNAV in on final. Let's see whether we can chuck that in. Let's see. Got to have those ad breaks. It was crazy that the referee, you know, there was a break and he was like, right, you got to come back on for 2 more minutes. It's like, oh, the game is so gone. The game is so gone. Okay, no, we can only put in the RNAV. That's fine. Golf Lima Zulu Whiskey Fox. Okay, so it's only got Mudan. So we've got to be Mudan 3,500. Well, it's top descent. Okay, top descent's gone back a little bit. But yeah, you just could tell that it's all for TV and things like that. It's like, saw that Declan Rice was like, can you imagine cracking the 10 out of 10 blonde, then getting up and she goes, why have you stopped hydration break, mate? Hey, sometimes hydration breaks in that scenario is very much needed. Ivatino said hydration breaks ain't for the money. Yeah, right. Certainly don't believe that for love nor money. Oh, good song. Joe, good evening. How is your parking brake? Still broke? I am pleased to report that my parking brake has been fixed. Yes, it has been fixed. Yeah, that was quite a funny clip, actually. Do you know what? I was a little bit on the fence about that clip. I was like, oh, do I post that up on TikTok? A wing control maybe not gonna like that, but they're absolutely fine. I did write a little disclaimer saying that it had been changed in like 24 hours or 48 hours. Scotty, hello. Happy Wednesday, Jamie. Big Vert hugs to anyone in chat who's sick, sad, feeling overwhelmed by the heat, or just in need of a hug. Honestly, if someone tried to give me a hug today, I would tell them to absolutely get off me. My mum, I'm sure my mum was hugging me earlier or yesterday, and she was hugging me, like, taking the piss for like 30 seconds. I was like, go away, like, you're spreading too much heat. Turkish, hello, mate. You can have one, mate. You know, as you dropped a resub,
No hug.
it's for you, mate. You can have one. Mr. Turkish Kebab, thank you for the 15 months, mate. I appreciate the prime. Oh, my God, chat. Have you seen how a kebab is made? You know the big doner things on the thingamajiggy? Oh, God, honestly, I've seen how a doner kebab is made, and it's really put me off ever wanting to eat a kebab ever again. So, sorry, Mr. Kebab, I don't want to eat you anymore. I used to love having a munch on you, but unfortunately, after seeing how they're made, oh, no. You got slapped by a 3-minute ad. Ouch. Wait, that's Twitch, because I don't run any ads. So you've been shafted by Twitch with that one, mate. I'm sorry to say. Nico! Hello, mate. Welcome in. How are you, sir? Hope you're well, mate. Right, okay. So, top of the sense in 15 miles into Gladstone. Let's do 540 borrow-ins. Yes, Carrot, I do. It's called Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I am officially married to the job. Streamers will tell you that I am married to the job. I'm on my knees and I'm begging you. That's your dream, isn't it, Reese? That's your dream. We're 1-0 into Gladstone. 38 degrees in Jersey tomorrow. I wonder how Mr. Shamrock got on today. He was doing Gatwick to Ibiza and back today. Have I been to Germany? Joe, I've never been to Germany, unfortunately. I was meant to be going to Frankfurt on at the end of January, but unfortunately I didn't end up going because unfortunately I was too busy streaming. So I didn't have the chance to go to Germany to watch Spurs, which, to be honest, the way Spurs have played this season, it probably wasn't such a bad thing. Why is this such a catchy song? All you could do in Frankfurt is getting stabbed. I was actually looking forward to it. Oh, I'm so gutted. No European away days this season. How depressing. Hey, it's alright. We'll have some domestic away days this season. I need my Newcastle night out this season. I need it. So they better put the Newcastle Prem game on a Saturday or a Sunday. Because there is no way I'm traipsing up to Newcastle on a Tuesday evening. Right, down we go. Profile. Bosh. I'm screaming, mercy, mercy, please. Always in the second weekend of Flight Sim Expo near Munich. A Flight Sim Expo. We love a Flight Sim Expo. A Flight Sim Expo is the best thing ever. If there's a pub and there's lots of people there, we are loving life. It's so funny. Everyone goes to these Flight Sim Expos, but actually pays no attention to anything to do with Flight Sim. No, Reese, sod your not Reese, Liam, sod your real passenger. Sod him. My priority's getting into Gladstone, mate. I've got passengers. I've got more passengers than you, mate. So, you know, if your ill passenger pass away, then, I mean, at least my 99 passengers get on the ground in time. Ernest all alone's on to the dawn. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Only reason I want to go to Flight Sim Expo is to meet people and get very, very drunk. We don't get very drunk at Flight Sim Expos. Nope. 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 I don't drink. Neither do I. Neither do I. Certainly not at flight sim events. My core memory of flight sim weekend this year is being utterly shit-faced on the Friday night and this very vague conversation I remember having with Jane, the senior community manager for Microsoft Flight Sim, and I'm sure I said to her, Jane, I'm so sorry, I'm so pissed. But we did have a very good conversation, albeit very brief. I can't blame her, to be honest, though. So that was a core memory from Lelystad this year. Good times, good times. She seemed fine with it. Jamie chatting up people whilst pissed. Andrew, you know this happens. Who did I get chatting to when we went out? I mean, this was ages ago. I can't even remember. The dev update woman. I mean, I would probably say Jane has a slightly more important role at Microsoft other than the dev update woman. I mean, I'd probably say she's a little bit more important than that, but yeah. Bristol night out isn't exactly the same as Amsterdam. Oh, mate, trust me, I am sure a Bristol night out will be just as fun as an Amsterdam night out. I'm sure of it. I'm craving another London trip, but if I go, I need to get a night out with you, Jamie. I know, I can't believe that I didn't come out with you guys. Very, very, very poor form. Be proper rough boozers around there. Mate, honestly, you should see some of the pubs that I go into before a Spurs game. Mate, I am absolutely accustomed to rough boozers. My go-to pub at Spurs is absolutely rotten. So don't worry, mate. I am absolutely prepared for rough boozers. That works absolutely fine for me. So, anybody tried this iFly update, by the way? Flight 1. Now, what did it include? Nice. Plug-in memory leak. MSFS 2024 when plug-in manually start excessive polling and cabin voices fixed. It's good about the memory leak. I know a couple of people have mentioned about that. EFB optimization applied. EFB fixes. Navigraph app calls in white flashing fixed. Default wallpaper showing before custom wallpaper loads fixed. Yeah, some nice improvements. Doo-doo-doo. Drove to the Wolves Club shop the other day. Never seen anything worse than that place. Phoenix, good evening. Loving the Fokker. Oh, mate, I'm obsessed. I am utterly, utterly obsessed. It's so good, mate. It's so good. Right. Chat, I am going to go and open up the predictions for you lovely lot to go and vote on the landing into. Where are we landing into? Gladstone. That's the one. Pete, hello, mate. Hello, sir. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. The sub-goal that I originally had set was absolutely destroyed. But, wow. Do you know... do I leave the landing rate like so? I mean, all of my landings have been very much under 200 feet per minute. 129, 158... 7, 77, 304. Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll leave it as the normal 200 prediction for the moment. 7, yeah, absolutely greased it, mate. I think that was on the milk run flight. Trey, hello, mate. Welcome in. Good to see you. I swear to God, my bedroom is hotter than outside, and it's 32. You don't fancy streaming? What?
Fox Flypete gifted 20 subs.
Oh my God.
Marcus underscore a 350 gifted 10 subs.
Pete. Oh my Jesus. Pete, thank you so much for 20 gifted. What? Mate, I only upped the sub goal by 9 subs. Jesus Christ. Pete, mate, it's great to have you back. I've got to send you a DM later, by the way, and update you about a couple of things. I won't forget. Pete, you're a legend. Thank you so much. 20 gifted subs. Holy moly, mate. Thank you. Jesus. Marcus as well. I mean, you've smashed it today already. Thank you for the 10 gifted. We will be sure to grab the names of those legends that have just been lucky enough to get a sub. It should be a lovely arrival into Gladstone, this one, in the lovely Fokker. Chat, you know what to do. Yeah, Trey, I was going to say, do you not fancy streaming today? I thought you not, mate. I thought you might not, mate. I thought you might not. Do. I don't know how someone like Kenko is managing it, or, you know, Grizzle without, like, proper AC, like... Mate, honestly, my bedroom earlier, I had a meeting with Innie Builds at 1:30 today. And I was doing loads of admin for about 2 hours prior. And obviously, I'd had both computers on, both monitors on. And I sat here and I was like, oh my God, I'm sweating. And I wasn't even live. Grizz isn't in the UK, though, no, but Germany is just as hot. Germany is just as bloody hot. Seriously, thank you so much, P. What? Mate, welcome back. Thank you very much again for 20 gifted, mate. You're the man. Hey, I saw in the MSFS stream that you called me a beanpole. Hey, we need to have words, me and you, mate. Bloody beanpole. Mate, honestly, I wish I was a beanpole. Isn't a beanpole someone that's nice and thin as well? I wish I was tall but thin. It's a shame I'm tall but fat. Pete, thank you, mate. I appreciate the 20 gifted. Marcus, thank you, mate. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you to all you legends. Oh, mate, look at this. Bit of cloud serving in the Fokker. Yeah, I've stopped using the weather preset on Rex Atmos at the moment. When we were landing to Gatwick yesterday, we were getting some really weird, like, erroneous weather. And it just wasn't depicting the weather very well. So I'm now only currently using the Atmos and the Enviro preset at the moment. I don't know. I might obviously change back, but for now, I've just left it like so. Okay, so landing runway 10, we are looking for an Alpha 5 vacate. And then we're looking for stand number 2, I think, which I think is actually here. I think they're actually separate, these two areas. So, yeah, I think we'll have to go right onto Alpha 4 and then in that way, I think. I'd keep as is. What the hell was I just talking about? Rex Atmos, yeah. Sigvi, always load Rex Atmos after you load into the scenario. That is the best thing to do, for sure. Do I stick with flat 42? Yeah, I'll stick with flat 42. Let's go and get the landing lights on. So, approach 10,000 feet, landing lights on. Seatbelt signs already on. AB profile, yes. Yeah. Thank you so much, by the way. Pete, Marcus. Pete with 20 gifted. Marcus with 10 gifted. I appreciate both of those. Very, very, very generous subs. We'll be sure to grab the names of those once we land into Gladstone. Right, I'm going to take a nice little downwind. Now, question. Do they have CTAF here in Gladstone? Lima Golf. No, sorry, Yankee Golf Lima Alpha 1188. They do. There we go. Typhoon, hello, mate. Hope you've not melted from this heat. Oh, mate, it's just unbearable, isn't it? It is utterly, utterly unbearable. I'm really lucky that I've got AC in my room, but you go to other places in my my house and it's just like, it's just stupid. Yeah, not nice, not nice. I wish for an AC. Mate, the best thing that I have ever spent money on. I love the fact that I didn't have the pressure setting set. Whoops. Right, this looks more like the correct weather now. Overcast 6800, yes. That's more like it. Hello, on YouTube, have a nice landing. Hey mate, welcome in. Thank you very much. Thank you so, sir. Okay, so the level we've got to be at Mudan is 3.5. So we'll have 3.5 there, reduce the VS we could do with getting the speed back a tad. I think the only thing about Gladstone, I don't think there's any photogrammetry into here, but it's not the end of the world. Chat, FYI, why the hell, why the f have we had 100 subs? Sorry? We're just doing a nice little Fokker flight in Oz. Bloody hell. Thank you again, Pete. I really do appreciate your unbelievable 20 gifted. Marcus with your 10 gifted. On top of the 60 that you already dropped earlier. It's just phenomenal. I appreciate it, guys. I really do. Especially when the weather's like it is, you know. I was expecting this week to be slightly quieter. And, you know, you take that and it is what it is. But evidently not. Ben and Jerry's. I tell you what I had, and I've not had one in years. I had an ice pop today. Are they ice pops? Like, you know, like the vanilla and the chocolate ones. Are they called ice pops? I've not had them for absolutely donkeys. Like, they're not branded or anything. Oh, look at that. Calippo's my fave. Yeah, I do like an ice cream, to be fair. I do like an ice cream. Okay, so 3,500 Mudan, and then the next one's 2650. I think because we've gone to the overhead, it's deleted out. Yeah. I think so. Finley, I do not blame you, mate. There we go. Now, yeah, it's something you will not regret buying. Costs 3,000. Oh, they've gone up so much money. I paid 1,300 in 2021 for my split unit to be installed. The amount of money that it now costs to get AC installed is like crazy. God, it takes so long to speed up. Come on, plane. There she is. Lovely. What are we? What are we? Gladstone traffic, velocity 1709, turning funnel, runway 10. But they can get it sorted tomorrow. They know what they're doing. How many people do you reckon call up these aircon companies and you know, are like, please, I need it installed like now? I did not hear that on Unicom. No, it's because it's on CTAF, Aaron. 1188. Yeah, Australia now use CTAF, same as America. They can ask whatever. People will pay it as well, wouldn't they? You know, they've got people exactly where they want them. The funny thing is, my nan, she had AC installed.
Speed checked, flap 8.
About 4 weeks after me, and then it was literally, there was no further hot weather for the rest of the year. She didn't use it for like a year. But it is the best thing ever. Like, it's just unbearable without it. Really is. It's like comfort though, isn't it? It's like people just can't take another day of not sleeping very well.
Speed checked, gear down.
Oh! I stuck it in the wrong old chat. Hey, yo. That's what she said. Oh no, connected to the voice server. The voice servers are down. Why did they change all the voice servers? It was working fine before. Stupid bloody thing. Not the first time you said that, eh? Mr. Redstream, good evening, sir. Hello, hello, hello. So good. Do you use V? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're using for this one. Yeah, RNAVs aren't overly fun in this plane, I'll be honest. The ILS is much nicer in the Fokker. Right, what is the final approach speed? $137, we'll have flat 42. Enjoy, chat. Constantly having 2 hours sleep. You know, when you put it like that and how bad you function the day after on 2 hours sleep, £3,000. I mean, if you've got the money, it's worth its weight in gold, really, isn't it? Really is. Okay, autopilot's out. Aircraft is mine. This looks absolutely stunning, by the way. Okay, flight director's off. Oh my god. Wowzers. Can't wait to fly this myself. It's so nice, Sophie, honestly. What a view. This is the one thing that I love about flight sim. Like, I mean, I've been flight simming for so long, so there isn't many places that I've not flown into. But I love the beauty of never flying somewhere before and flying in for the first time in MSFS. And just seeing how beautiful some places are. Like, this looks amazing with the rivers around and stuff. It's absolutely incredible. Fuck off. There's a fly lurking around.
500.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. That's some good photogrammetry. There's absolutely no photogrammetry here at all. Everything you see is not photogrammetry at the moment. It's just Bing data. Yeah. Which I think almost makes it even more impressive. That is so neat.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh, no, he's fucked it.
Reverse.
Ah, overflared that. Not good, not good. That's all right. We're down, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down. I should have probably gone around there. I was flying it like I'm flying a bloody Airbus. Man your brakes. Yeah, not good. Not good, that one. This plane needs literally no flare, by the way. Like, absolutely nothing. I don't know. That might be my first 200 plus in a while. I think I was a little bit put off when on final we were flying over like the train station. That looked so freaking cool. Yeah, not great. Scenery put me off. It's all the scenery's fault. Right, we'll clear the runway. I don't know whether the voice servers are working. Anyone hear me?
Hello.
Ah, lovely. It is working. Gladstone traffic, velocity 1709, vacating, taxi into the terminal. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Whatever it is. Coolio, we're going to stand number 2. It's what we originally planned, so main apron number 2. Nice little new airport for you guys. I can't imagine that many people in the stream today have ever flown into Gladstone. Anyone? Anyone ever flown here in the sim before? Never heard of it. There we go. That's what we like to hear. I imagine you have, Claw. Sophie, no. Crampton, no. Kiwi, no. I have IRL if that counts. Yeah, I'll give you that one. The people that likely haven't flown into here. Never even heard of it. Now that is what I love to hear. Or is that what makes... That is what makes for a very fun flight. And it's a very nice little scenery, actually. Yeah, that was a stunning little approach, actually, into Gladstone. Glad we done that. Cheated a little bit.
Glasgow traffic, Link 1918, half mile final for runway 10.
God, very close. Oh. This is going to be tight. Go on.
Glasgow traffic, level 270.
Ah.
That Link 1918 going around.
Ah, it's all right. You would have had time. Loads of time. Nice. Right. Let's shut down. Seatbelt signs off. How long did it take them to fit your air conditioning? About 2 hours. They weren't here for long. I mean, £1,300 I paid for like 2 hours work. It was, yeah, not much. Yeah, they don't take long. Right, wait for it. That is the sound of the GPU. I love that sound so much. It's so good. Where are you, Liam? Where are you? Where are you? Ah, it's alright, mate. You'll still be like an eternity away in that PC-12. It's a fucking flying here and it's doing my head in. Mate, I've got time to deboard my 99 passengers by the time you land, mate. Can we see Liam in the PC-12? It's so hard to spot a tiny little plane. Rob, holy moly, mate, that is insane. Thank you for the support, bud. Yeah, we'll grab the landing rate in 2 seconds, chat. Yeah, that's a slight issue. Deboarding via the top half of the door. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a shame that I don't have any PC-12 model matching. Sweet. Ian would fit through the gap. Yeah, probably, to be fair. Let's try doing that again with GSX. Go on, Liam. Get it down. Get it down. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. And he's down. Shame there isn't better model matching for that, but... there you go. Right. Let's hope we get a slightly more appropriate set of stairs for deboarding. Feet per minute, yeah, we'll grab it, 2 secs. Sorry, I was watching some of these guys landing. Jensen's 3 miles out, cool. AIG, I literally just deleted AIG, but I feel like now I'm slightly missing it. Just because it was taking up so much space. Oh, sorry, 3 mins out. Ah, okay, gotcha. Right. Did I get my first over 200 feet per minute landing in a while? Oh, that's my worst one in the Fokker. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind a 336 if it was in the touchdown zone. Well, to be fair, it says it was in the touchdown zone on Volanta, so... yeah, 336. Oh, what the hell is going on with the jetways today? What the fuck? No idea what's going on. Hi, George. Evening, mate. Right. Predictions coming out to you lot who predicted more than 200 feet per minute. Well, I'm very glad that I left the predictions at that value. I am very pleased about this. Yeah, fucking hell. Not great, not great. Oh, chap. What a nice little airport, eh? I picked up this scenery earlier today. Well, I didn't actually pick it up. I already had it. Or it was free with my Orbex, friend of Orbex thingamajiggy. It's alright. It very much reminds me of Nuki. There's not much to it. It's very nicely modelled scenery, though. Swimming in the deep end, trying to find my way. I think I'd die, Finley. The problem is now I'm so spoiled with aircon that I now can't go without it. Like, if I stay in someone's house, for example, that doesn't have aircon, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Thanks very much. Ah, beacon light, that needs to come off. Good evening, Pinny. Looks like a GP. If you don't have aircon right now, you wouldn't be... I wouldn't be streaming. Nah. The thing is, my room gets really hot with 2 PCs, like, unbearably hot. So, yeah, I certainly would have to find a temporary solution to work out best at to still stream. Right, okay. So, now we are going to fly back as the Velocity 1712 back to Brizzy. There we go. Here we go. We've got someone else landing. Who is this in on final? No, Finley. I'd be fuming. Connor, good luck. Good luck. And then Jensen's just in behind. Fly Doc. God, that reminds me of the guy that viewbots on Twitch. Oh, bloody Flying Doctor. He's given a bad name to Flying Doc. Ooh. To be fair, I would say that is probably the best landing out of all of us because it was a very firm touchdown. You need to rage bait Alfie. He falls for it so bad. Oh, mate, honestly, George, I've done it. I have done it incredibly, incredibly well previously. He used bots. Yeah, that Flying Doctor guy. Oh. The biggest bot on Twitch. Okay, chat. The only thing that I can say is, I'm not going to lie, I was quite put off on the final approach. That does look pretty cool. All my memories of you electing us. Very, very, very cool little approach into here in Gladstone. I'm glad we done that one, actually. Yeah. Very enjoyable. Coolio, right. Chat, before we do anything, I do just need to go and say a big thank you to these two legends that dropped some incredible, incredible sub-bombs on the approach. Pete with the 20 gifted to Reg, Auxel, Bob, Rio, Crampton, Babino, Avgeek, West Midlands Gamer, Steve Nace, Summer, Squibster, Navy, Henry, Buckethead, Vinny, Slick One, Zenzu, Timo, and Sold. Pete, if you're still here, thank you so much, mate, for 20 gifted. So kind of you, mate. And Marcus with the 10 gifted to Flamius, Luke, Lulmo, Cole has Stick Figure, Direct DKB, Mr. Palachin, Mr. JDG, and Tootie Throats. Thank you very much, Marcus. Again, sir, not only the 60 gifted subs that you dropped earlier, but then another 10, mate. That's like 70 subs from you this evening. Oh, wow. Brilliant. And once again, another beautiful flight in the Fokker. So good. Did I come to Truro? No. I don't think I did. Main place I went to down in Cornwall was Padstow, St Ives, obviously Newquay. That was it, really. I wanted to go down to Penzance and Land's End, but from where we was in Newquay, it had already been like 45 minutes to get down there. And I think once we got to St Ives and done St Ives, it was like, I just want to go back now. So, yeah. Didn't get to do Penzance and Land's End, but another time, for sure. You're going for a walk. Mate, didn't you say Betty Swallocks was a bad situation today? Going for a walk ain't going to make your life any better, I tell you. Tell me her name was Billie Jean when she got to the scene. Good luck, Jensen. Here he comes. No pressure. Ooh. Yeah, I done the same thing on Fun. It's like, oh my god, trains! I'm such a child, honestly. Oh, I actually look sick. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Do 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 do. Nice. Look like a good landing to me. Oh god. Okay, maybe not. Oh dear. Stay on the runway, not the grass. Norgflight, good evening, mate. I don't, unfortunately, mate. I don't. I am not affiliated with Orbex, so no. Topic, welcome. Oh, good, thank you, mate. Oh, good. Right, chat, I'm just going to go and quickly nip to the loo. I am really not excited to walk onto my landing. I feel like I'm going to walk onto my landing and appreciate how cool I am. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's like walking into an oven. Oh. That is not fun. Holy moly. How are you lot surviving without aircon? Evening, band. What did I think of the game last night? Yeah, I thought we were utterly shite. To be honest with you. But, I think Ghana played very well. Ghana had a game plan and they followed through with that game plan very well. Chat, by the way, if anybody wants a really nice aftershave, I highly, highly, highly recommend this. I don't know whether you can see it. Cypress and Grapevine from Joe Malone. Trust me. Spray it for like... Give yourself 3 sprays, and I can guarantee you get laid. Great advice. Does Joe Malone last? Yes. Yeah, it lasts ages. Bamfer, hey, welcome. Oh my god, starting my day on the same side of the world you're sim flying in and ending it in your IRL neck of the woods. Sydney to VOTV Heathrow. Where the bloody hell is VOTV? Never heard of that airport. Good to see you, Bamfer. Sitting at my desk at work in an air-conditioned office, watching my favourite flight sim stream whilst it's 32 degrees here in Vancouver. Mitch, you're too kind, sir. You're too kind. What a legend. Right. Let's go and do an OFP for the way back. Let's go and work out the plan for this little send back to Brisbane. Back to Brizzy. So, Fokker 100. Apparently, Westbourne Park Station is on fire. Oof. Oh my god, Bamford, try and say that after a few drinks. The Frivanaphatapparum International Airport. Oh my god. Oof. Victor Hotel, Foxtrot Golf Bravo, Velocity 1712. Do. Just call me the man I need. Tell me you got something to give. I want it. Right, we'll do that. Jensen, no problems, mate. I really appreciate you joining. Hope you enjoyed that approach, mate. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Am I going to sneeze? Ugh. Holy moly. Maybe not. Jeez, is that how much it is? 112 euros for a 50 milliliter bottle. That is pricey. To be fair, I didn't pay that price for it. So, yeah, I don't know whether I'd say it's worth 112 euros, to be fair. That is so expensive. Oh. I tell you, the Ashford outlet in Kent is like the best place ever. It's so good. Sprayed it 3 times and now sprayed it 3 times now I just have a cock. Right, let's go and sign in there for pre-fold. Velocity 1712, that's fine. Chuck you over there. What time does Scotland-Brazil kick off, by the way, tonight? Jupe, oh, mate. Oh my god, that is such a throwback of an aftershave. 11! Oh, that. By 11 o'clock tonight, I very much intend to be asleep. No, mate, this won't be watched in bed because I won't be awake to watch it. What the Oh, I think it's just model matched really badly. I think I need to get AIG back. I'm sure AIG would have some model matching for a PC-12. I'm sure of it. Sleeping that early? Oh, mate, you got to remember I'm an old man nowadays. I'm not the youngster I was a few years ago. I tell you, yesterday, I can't even tell you how tired I was. I was doing yesterday's stream on 4 hours sleep. Oh, I was exhausted. When we were on that flight to Boston, I was seriously flagging, like mega flagging. I was like, I kind of want this flight just to be over. So tired. Oh, I did go out for dinner yesterday, by the way, chat. I did end up going to Wagamama's, which was very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was using, Grand Tigray, yeah. You're disappointed your GSX is still not out, still outdated. I promise you, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, true, Reese, true. Okay, so we're flying from Gladstone back to Brizzy, or Bris Vegas, as Reese alluded to it as. Our alternate is Gold Coast. Lovely. And flight number's 1712. Why is this not working? There we go. 310. And hopefully we'll be able to see our next set of passengers board on 284 at 78. I guess a slightly shorter flight on the way back due to wind. I don't know where our passengers are coming from. There they are. Hi, passengers. Lovely. Oh, Grosser, mate, honestly, flying down under has been my personality this week. I have been obsessed with doing flights down in Oz today, this week, and I'm so here for it. Thank you for the 38 months, mate. I appreciate the tier 1. Good evening. Yeah, we've done Perth, Kalgoorlie, and back. We've done Melbourne, Sydney, and now we've done, well, we're just about to do the return back to Brisbane. Oh, it's now a 380. Brilliant. And now we're just about to do the return back to Brisbane. What the hell is V-Pilot doing today? What's it doing? Lovely. So Gladstone, Brisbane, and we will go and get some details in. Thanks, Grosser. I again really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you for your amazing support as always, mate. So Golf Lima Alpha Track Direct Bedsboo. Airway, it's going to be the Yankee 177 to Smoker. Yeah, I must admit, in this plane, I have really enjoyed doing real-world ops. Like, I didn't really enjoy the flight to Sydney as much as I've enjoyed the Qantas Link flight that we done on Sunday, and then this one tonight. I don't know what it is, but I find it really cool doing like a real-world flight in the Fokker 100. It just feels like wrong, but right at the same time. It's very weird. Smoker 1 Alpha 19 left into Brisbane, so we'll chuck that in. 19 left Smoker. 1 Alpha. Ah, chat, am I going to do a long haul tomorrow? Am I going to do a long haul? I don't know. Am I going to do this Doha-Malaga run? Or am I going to wake up in the mood for some short-haul stuff tomorrow? I don't know. $4.2 on the way back. Nowhere near as much. And all the dresses coming, perfume regrets. Still waiting for that Almaty flight. I tell you, one day, I'm just going to announce that we're doing that flight, and it's going to be like, what? Do you know what? I love that idea about the Sky Q flight. I just unfortunately couldn't commit to it. That was the problem with it. It was one of those things that sounds really good in principle, but the practicality of it isn't practical. If you didn't get that flight, you would have done it. Maybe. But then I do feel like, you know, after a couple of weeks, we would have got a flight like that. And, you know, the problem was, in that week that I was going to do it, I said I was going to do it. And then we had Innie Bill's London City, which was far more important. And I'm sure we had something else on the Thursday. And it just was like, no chance to do it. Which was a shame. It wasn't. Yeah, you just want attention. Do 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 do. Spent 20 hours there doing a layover from Amsterdam to Hong Kong after maintenance issue on the... Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it would be a cool one. The scenery does look pretty decent there. Does look all right. Mr. Z1 plays games. Wow, 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 wow. That is a long time. Thank you for 4 years, sir. Appreciate it, mate. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. What did you order from Waggers last night? So it wasn't really a mains evening. Went with a few people, and it was like a starters evening. And I'll be honest, like I had a few starters yesterday, and I just was like, I'm full. Chili squid, ebi katsu, duck bao buns, chicken gyozas, and there was something else, but I can't remember what it was. But it was one of those of chuck it in the table, off you go. But it was quite annoying. I felt quite flat actually because I really fancied a katsu curry, and I didn't get my katsu curry. So yeah, you've lost the ability to land the Phoenix. I've done loads of Phoenix flying a couple of weeks ago, and I was just mastering the Phoenix. I unfortunately haven't had much interest in doing anything else but the Fokker over the last couple of days. Just seen MJ join the Bristol events Discord. Any builds appearance. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we did discuss it. Like I said, me and Innie had a meeting today. And we did discuss a little bit about Bristol. Yeah, by the sounds of it, they're obviously interested, and you know they're gonna find out what's happening. I told you, Alf. Shouldn't have gone on a walk, mate. Bad call, lad. Bad call. I tell you, a bit of talcum powder will change your life, mate. I say for the long time, cause I like me better when I'm with you. Right. It is gonna be a little backtrack out of Gladstone. Runway 10, calculate. So 130-130-137-046 speeds. There we go. We'll have 137 up there, which it already is set, and then flex temp 46. Still 30 and 8 p.m. The fact that it's going to probably be like 11 p.m. and it's not going to be any much lower than that, or much lower than that at that time, is just absolutely crazy. Just makes you so tired, doesn't it? Like, I mean, I've obviously got aircon in my room, but like even going down and making some dinner tonight was just like, oh, everything's like double the effort. And I was thinking, I don't want to waste too much energy because I've got a stream tonight. Vortex, thank you for the follow. Pah! Hello, 380. That is a fabulous bit of model matching. I think that's meant to be a PC-12, but interesting. Oh, it's an evening, mate. Welcome in. How do I pronounce your name, by the way? Because I got laughed at. I really don't want to pronounce your name like Hoisin, if that's not how you pronounce it. Tell me and I will get it right. Like, otherwise I'll just start calling you Hoisin Duck if you want. That's right. I'm willing to learn. Or do you just want to look? Hey, if you're known as Hoisin Duck, then I mean you've got a very rare name in chat. You're always going to get said hello to. I'd say take it. Liam, what is this monstrosity that I have got next to me? Oh, it is. No, it's not fucking V-Pilot. You connect up to 380, you melon. Okay, I'll call you Mr. Duck. Fine. Theon, thank you for the prime. Cheers. We have got a brand new... No, my boarding's not completed. No, don't shut the door, Jamie. Don't do it. Theon, thank you for the prime. Mate, I appreciate that. Welcome. We love a new primer. Right, we got 10% more to load on, and then we are good to go, chat. We'll get these engines started and get back underway to Vegas. Oh, honestly, I can't wait to play a bit of Dragon Link again. I'm well excited for a cheeky little slot machine. American slot machines are just so much better as well. But it's actually like Ocean. Okay, cool. Found accommodation for Bristol yet? Nope. Ocean. What a livery. Stunning, eh? Good to see you, Wild. Hope you're well, mate. Campio, good evening. Welcome. Yeah, we're just waiting for our last spawn is complete, and then we're good to go. Right, let's whack on that APU as well. Get rid of that GPU. Hope you lose all your money gambling. No, mate. It's not possible. I'm too good. I'm going to return from Vegas having won a grand jackpot. I very much intend to return home with $1 million. You know of any good freeware default airports for some Fokker flying down under? I highly recommend Kalgoorlie. We flew there on Sunday. Kalgoorlie, that was a freeware airport on flightsum.to. Broome, Yankee Bravo, Romeo Mike is part of the World Update. That's a good one in the northwest of Australia. It's quite a different flight from Perth. Yeah, just to name a couple there that are quite nice. Dan, good evening. Hello, sir. Thank you for 12 months with the tier 1. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Dan, legend. Cheers, mate. I hope you are surviving in the heat. Thank God this isn't another Shannon to Gatwick rotation. Mate, honestly, I got ripped a new one yesterday. My poor Shannon to Gatwick rotation caused me to be very, very, very disliked. Ah! Look who it is with a tier 3. Holy bloody moly. Bradley.
Stick it to touch
Bradley, yeah, the wee Scottish bastard.
A strawberry TBF. Love you long time, socks.
A ripened strawberry, to be fair. Love you long time. Love you, Brad. Thank you very much for your 71 months with a tier 3, sir. Legend. Thank you, mate. Getting invoice from Winkle Aviation Services. Nav profile. Brad, mate, that is so kind of you. We are literally just about to depart out of Gladstone again, off on our way to Brisbane. So we're walking underway. Missed the stream, but I watched the VOD and I couldn't stop laughing at what chat was saying. Chat definitely made that rotation worthwhile. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Although, it proves, alright, it proves that no matter what we do, it will be fun. Like, we could pick the most boringest route ever, like we did, and it will still be good fun. So, it says a lot. Why did that not work? Ah, there we go. Emerald Airport is an amazing F-70 destination as well. Excellent Orbeck scenery. Emerald? Okay, is that around where we are? I think that's not too far from where we are at the moment. Yankee Mike Echo Lima. Oh, sorry, Yankee Echo Mike Lima. Oh, wow. Yeah, that looks very similar to sort of where we are. Yeah, this looks neat. Emerald. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that'd be another little cool one day with the Fokker. Yeah, to be fair, we'll probably be doing Australia tomorrow. We'll probably head to Emerald. Probably. Coolio, right, good start number 2. And we'll start number 1. Yeah, anybody up for more Fokker ops tomorrow down in Australia? No. They're on their way, Brad. Nah, Finley, not that many. Couple of times. Mostly Fokker 70s due to stand restrictions. Cheers, guys, for those subs, by the way. Brad, Dan, and Theon. Theon with a brand new Prime, Dan with the 1-year sub, and Brad with 71 months. That is crazy. Brad, how has it been that long? Seriously, I don't know. I'll take a look, Bamfer. Ah, no problem, Sophie. Score predictions for the Scotland match. Brazil 6-0. Is it must win for Scotland? Did they win their first one, but they lost their second one? Yes. Won one, lost one. Okay, so tonight is must win, really. Not at all. Oh, are you top of group? Okay. You just need to not get twatted. Fair enough. Absolutely useless, Brad. Coolio, right. Let's get the hell out of here. Passengers are all on. Back to Brisbane Vegas we go. That's just the trim noise. It's very odd sounding trim. Off block time. Bosh. Yeah, we'll get out of here. Very nice little airport, though. A brand new airport ticked off my list. It's always nice doing something other than your Sydneys and your Melbournes and your Hobarts. You know, done those God knows how many times. Who made the Fokker Just Flight? And what an incredible job they have done of it. It's very impressive. Right, I'm all by myself here now, so don't really need to communicate. We will for good practice. Gladstone traffic, velocity 1712, backtracking runway 10 departing, routing towards Golf-Lee Marathon. That's the overhead, but whatever. All by myself, don't wanna be. Yeah, there's not many humans that are insane enough to turn on their PC today and play Flight Sim. In the UK, well, in Europe for that matter. Ah, that's all right, Reese. It's hot. Zedsin Pilot on YouTube says, do you fly X-Plane 12 as well? We actually did for the first time on Friday last week. For the first time in ages. Not very often. Rob Byrne is the dev behind this airport and Emerald. A few more that regularly service Fokkers. Definitely recommend if anyone's interested in real ops. Yeah, I mean, this is a really cool airport over the train thingy-majiggy. Round we go. Round the outside, round the outside. Do-do-do-do, round the outside, round the outside. It's way too hot. Could be too hot. Evening, John. Evening, Glenn. Take off.
Thrust set.
Oh my god, that scared the life out of me again. Let's go back to Brisbane. 80 knots checked. God, she's such a weird bird to tame on departure. Yeah, if you're flying this plane for the first time, chat, tomorrow when it does release, basically you just need to let it climb by itself. And then when you actually do get the tiniest bit of pitch authority, you need to pitch down, regain the pitch control, and then continue climbing. Yeah, when you fly it tomorrow, you'll find that it flies very, very, very strangely. It's cool. Very different. Okay. Autopilot's on. Track direct. Besbo climbing 310. No, Alf, what was it? Oh. Got no aircon. I have a fan that seems to be blowing the hot air around. Isn't the thing like you get ice and put the ice like behind the fan or something like that? Don't know if that's what you meant to do. Oh, went for a red light. Oh, really? Oh dear. Was that the guy that died or the guy that survived? The guy that died. I mean, you know, it doesn't make it any better, of course, but oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yes, that is quite a mistake. It's basically lining up on a runway when a plane's landing. Yeah, that's not good. The signal should have had a TPWS grid. I mean, you might as well be talking in Japanese. What the bloody hell is one of those? What's one of those when it's at home? I don't know anything about trains. All I know is they're never pissing on time. And they always love to strike. Oh no, that's the tube drivers. Bloody hell, I found out that tube drivers earn so much money. I'm like, bloody hell, I'm in the wrong job. Tube drivers are on like 60k a year. I'm like, bloody hell, how hard is it to drive a tube from Walthamstow to Liverpool Street? Always on strike, Brad. Always, 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 always. Jay, good evening. Welcome in. Hello. Happy Wednesday, sir. Hope you're well. They also have ungodly hours. Yeah, true. Yeah, that is one thing that I never intend to do. I have no intentions to ever work a job in the future that requires me to work between the hours of 11 o'clock in the evening and 6 o'clock in the morning. Any job that wants me to do that, they can shove their job where the monkey keeps his nuts. Because I ain't doing it. Fuck that. Oh, I'd be a shit pilot. Absolutely terrible. I don't know how they do it. Oh, you already are now. Oh. Heartbroken. Very hard because there's no tube direct from Walthamstow to... Oh, Chris. You know what I'm saying. Walthamstow to Victoria. I'm sure Walthamstow's on the Victoria line. Or is it on the Central line? Oh, I don't bloody know. Thoughts on England's performance last night? Yeah, pretty terrible. Pretty shite. Whatever we can to get the reason, man. So please don't rein me in. Da, 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 da. Should I buy the Phoenix A319 and 321? I highly, highly recommend. Yes. You will like tinnitus. If I stop, it's just plain, please don't. Hi guys, does anyone know from you the problem? Blah 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 blah. No, I have no idea, Maxi. You have ground surfaces next to some of your... Oh. I'm sure in the settings you have to turn off, or like you have to put a setting down to low of like parked services, I think. Parked service vehicles or something like that. What the hell is that on my toe? Oh, nice. Show us and I can tell you what it is. Trust me, you don't want to see my feet right now. They're a sweaty mess. Does that mean England have to beat Panama to qualify? No. We're still top of the group. So, no, we don't need to beat Panama. But, I mean, seriously, if we're not managing a win against... Ghana, I mean, we might as well get beaten by Panama. I mean, what's the point? I'm sure we'll win, though, mate. I hope you're right. I bloody hope you're right. I'm not sure. Yesterday's antics. Honestly, 88 minutes. If there's anyone that you want the ball to go to, it's Harry Kane. And he skied it, and it was like, no. It was the reaction, like, me and my stepdad both just went, no. Like, ugh. Gone and parked the bus. Of course they did. Ghana knew exactly what they were doing. They knew they were playing for the point. Fair enough to them. Do a sunset arriving into Brisbane. Yeah, I might bring the time back. I'm not sure. Right. Tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow. Now, I think I'm going to have to wait and see until tomorrow as to whether I will want to do Doha to Malaga. Because I really wanted to do it today, but I don't know whether tomorrow I'm going to wake up in the mood to do it. I don't know. What do you reckon? I think the arrival into Malaga will be amazing. Mr. F1 Racer, hello, mate. Yeah, the photogrammetry is unreal. But then why do I feel like I'm going to wake up and then be like, oh, I really can't be bothered with like a 7-hour flight in this heat? Just do London Perth. Yeah, just do London Perth. Send it. It's worth the end result. It is. It is. Like, the arrival into Malaga sounds amazing. It's the middle bit in between that doesn't sound so amazing. A long time, Finley. Your love can do. Carafa to Perth. Oh, diverted. Interesting. Bloody hell. Can you imagine flying from Heathrow to Perth and this is where you end up? Be like, what the f***? Like, in the outback here? Nah, it doesn't look like so. Oh, honestly, chat, when is someone going to make a 737-800 NG livery for Ryanair? For the bloody HDU? Like, oh. Well, I actually didn't know that you could use the old liveries on the HDU. Like, I thought you had to convert them, but then loads of people in Discord were like, yeah, they all work fine. I was like, this is news to me. I thought that I had to convert the liveries myself. I think that flight will get binned eventually once they get the direct Heathrow, Sydney. Oh, you reckon? Yeah, you're probably right, to be fair. They don't work fine. They do have little defects, but work. Still waiting for Ryanair 2. I can't believe it's taken so long. I thought maybe like 2-3 weeks, maybe. But, yeah, it's been ages. It's been ages. How many days do we have left of June? Oh my god, we've only got like 5 days. I need to up my hours this month. I looked at my hours on Twitch and I'm on 105 this month. Which is really low, considering. Last month we were about 140. I'm like, I'm going to get nowhere near 140. Proper part-timer. I'm trying alright. You did take 4 days off. Yeah, true. I did go to Cornwall, didn't I? Yeah, that is a bit of time off, I suppose. That's at least, what, 20 hours-ish. Yeah, I need to... Maybe we do a long haul tomorrow, because I could do with having a bit of an hour increase. I don't think I've been ill this month. Have I been ill this month? No, I don't think I've. Be the man that I need. Suck some meat. What would the route be? Doha to Malaga, if we're going to do anything. Yeah, if we do long haul, it will definitely be that Doha to Malaga run. If we don't, then I'll cook something else up. It's nice to have an option, though, you know. If I don't fancy anything else, then... Yeah. I feel like I'll definitely wake up in the mood tomorrow, though, for some short haul stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I really fancy some NG stuff. I really, really, really fancy some 737 NG flying. I looked at potentially doing Stansted to Genoa on the stream yesterday. Ever talk about the stone burning? God, I've done that rotation enough times. This was one of my classic rotations back in FSX. Fancy this airline called Norwegian, Jamie. Don't think you've heard of them. I Do you know what? That is one thing that I love about Edward's streams. Like, I love that when Edward's live, like, you can pretty much guarantee that he's going to be doing Norwegian. And they always slap. I think he done something like Helsinki Pisa, which was a vibe. Yeah, or Scandinavian. Yeah, exactly. Vibes. Never seen Edward fly BA. It's always weird if Edward goes live and he's flying something not Norwegian, not Scandinavian. It's like, what the hell? This is strange. I don't think he's been live for much recently. I imagine he's probably very busy with summer schedules and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, yeah. He always does do Lufty as well. That's true. Yeah, Polly, it was meant to come out today. But unfortunately, they were delayed slightly. Or I think they just needed an extra day to package things up. Bloody hell, see, that's got to be a long old flight. I like Edward. I always find he streams very nice to like chill out with. I feel like he runs his stream really well. Like, he's got his way of doing his stream. It's a really nice nice stream to watch. Chill, yeah, yeah. But also, like, he picks really good routes and everything like that. Yeah, I like watching Edward. I don't really watch too much Twitch. I don't get much chance anymore to sort of chill in people's streams. Probably the most common person that I watch on Twitch is, yeah, probably Edward when he's live. I regularly watch Steve Ellis. He's usually on before I'm starting, and he's always on, like, as I'm prepping. So I always have him on in the background. Chewy, I always watch in the evenings. Hands, yeah. I mean, I am a lurker. The problem is, like, I watch Twitch, but I never sort of chat too much because, one, I never want to take too much away from the streamer and then everyone goes, hi, Jamie, oh my God, hi, Jamie. And the problem is, when you say hi, then everyone says hi to you, and then you're busy doing something, and then you have to reply to everyone. It's like, now I've stopped what I'm doing to say hello to everyone. But, yeah. Maybe, wow. Hello, mate. Good evening. Thank you for the 26 months. Hello, mate. Welcome in. Create an alias name. Go undercover. Thanks, maybe well. Appreciate the 26 months, mate. Thank you for the tier 1. I hope you're well, mate. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. What's my opinion on X-Plane 12? A very good sim, to be honest. There are just, unfortunately, things with X-Plane 12 which make it not the attractive option in Flight Sim. People obviously go for Microsoft Flight Sim because it is easy to use. You don't have to spend as much money to be able to use it. And obviously it is available on the consoles, which obviously is a massive way to get into Flight Sim for a lot of people now. Yeah. No! Oh my God. Honestly, I think I would cry if I came down with a flu in this weather. Oh, mate, honestly, I'm just like, I'm seriously thinking of you. Oh, even the thought of that, like, just makes me feel bad. Yeah, flu right now. Oh. Yeah, that is horrendous. Right, come on, plane. This plane is really struggling to get to 3-1 today. Should we have a debate about scenery interiors? Oh, my God. Oh, the debate about scenery interiors. Mate, honestly, I still can't believe that there are people in the big year of 2026 that don't want there to be interiors in MSFS 2024 sceneries. It's like, oh! Mate, it baffles me. It baffles me. Like, I know, I very much understand that it is, see, this is the opinion that I think is such an L opinion. I just don't care about them. It's flight sim, not an airport sim. But when you go to somewhere like Singapore, right, and you see how bad that looks, and then you go to somewhere like Oslo, for example, that when you park up at the terminal, like the lights from inside the terminal just look so amazing. Like, do you not want that? I just feel like we've come on so much since you know, P3D days. It's like, it's unnecessary to the sim. See, Reese, I think we're a minority. I really think so. Dave, thank you for the resub, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 34 months, mate. Legend. Cheers for the resub, mate. I do understand, like, you know, people say, oh, you're not going to be walking around the scenery every flight. I totally get it. And I totally agree. But, you know, you're not walking around the scenery every time you fly into there. But you do see a lot of those features at airports that you park at. And that's just all part of it. You know, like Porto, for example. That's a lovely scenery to park at. Like, lovely big windows. You can see all the interior inside. It just makes it so much more, like, immersive. Like, I find it so difficult to fly to places. Like, I'll name you a couple of places that you'll very, very rarely see me fly into. Singapore. Kuala Lumpur. I'm trying to think of a couple of others. I'm trying to think of, like, payware sceneries that don't have very good interiors. I can't think. But they're like my main two. Like, sorry, not Shoulder Goals. Singapore and Kuala Lumpur. You know, they're amazing airports. But you fly in them at the evening and they just look terrible. It's a vital thing for me who makes MSF videos. People like Mentor for YouTube. I love a good scenery with nice internals. Oh, do you really? I never knew that, Capab. Learn something new every day. Are you going to try out the new KMCI? No, mate. I don't really purchase TAI model sceneries unless I really, really need to for whatever reason. So, no, I don't have any intentions to fly to Kansas City, unfortunately. If you should be able to see the interior from a flight deck, it 100% needs to be modelled. Check-in areas. Personally, I love especially... Yes. I 100% get those areas, like the landside areas in terms of, you know, check-in areas, things that you aren't going to see. I do get people saying, okay, I'm not really bothered about them. But, like, interiors, like, where you park up, I think is, like, a must. It takes away resources. I'm not... No, no, honestly, I totally get what you're saying. But I also think that if a scenery is produced well with interior, it shouldn't take away too much performance. Yeah. Like, if you fly to some sceneries that have got crazy interior, like Hong Kong, for example, the interior is phenomenal. It's probably one of VideoBuild's best performing sceneries as well. Well, for me, anyway. And then, obviously, you know, it's hard to fully say because it doesn't have much photogrammetry around and things like that, and the data around the airport isn't the best, so it is difficult to say. I'm a little bit of a photogrammetry geek. Hate flying into a place where photogrammetry is pony. I so agree. I so agree. Like, you know, we were quite lucky there into Gladstone. There was no photogrammetry, but it looked pretty good. Like, if I name you... I'm trying to think of an airport in Europe where the Oslo, for example. Like, Oslo looks rubbish, really. The 1-9 and the 0-1 approach both look pretty terrible. In the sim. You know, I'd be flying there probably so much more if it looked better. I'm trying to think of a couple of other places that don't look so good. Palma. Yeah, exactly. The Balearics. Palma. Dubai, yeah. I've not done a flight out of Dubai in so long. Like, one, I'm sort of waiting for the new scenery to come out. Last flight out of Dubai was the 29th of April, you know, it's nearly 2 months ago. It's been a while. Naples. Nah, Naples is quite nice. The Naples photogrammetry is alright. Stay here after hours. Do you think so, Reese? The one thing that I can say about Dubai is I prefer the terminal where Fly Dubai are in the ini-build scenery rather than the main terminal. Like, and you'll never very rarely see me park at Concourse C or B. Whenever I fly out of Dubai, I always park Concourse A. I think that's definitely the nicest one out of all of the concourses. Yeah, T1. Is this T1 here? T1's quite nice. Dubai V2 boosts performance by a lot. Do you know what? I'm less so bothered about performance, but I know my performance is pretty decent. I'm more so bothered about the area around Dubai. I really hope for this Dubai V2 that they're going to do a little bit more work on the area around Dubai and just make it feel a little bit more alive. Like, I find flying in Dubai so, like, meh sometimes. It's like you depart and obviously you go straight out to the Persian Gulf. You don't see much anyway, but you look over the city and it just looks a little bit... Yeah, kind of, Draz, kind of. Yes, Alex, I do, mate. There you go. Thanks, Nico. Already helped me out. Yeah, I mean, Dubai definitely needs a V2. There's a couple of ini-build sceneries that, you know, they're more than aware of that need a bit of tweaking. Could do with a bit of improvement. I do believe that LA, for example, like, LA, they should just pretty much rip up and just do from the ground up. I think no matter how much you try and update LA, that just needs to just almost be nuked in a way and just redone from scratch. And the problem is, on that west coast, we've got some incredible airports now with, like, San Fran and Vegas and Long Beach and Ontario. That down needs a rework, hands down, yeah. Parked at the big terminal where the heavy aircrafts go in LA, and yeah, it just looks a bit meh. You won't do, Chris. Not very often. I mean, I really struggle. I really struggle to fly now into airports that aren't 10 out of 10. Like, you know, that's Singapore, for example. Kuala Lumpur. Alicante. Palma. You know, I find that I get such a more enjoyable flight when it's a better scenery. I'm sure there's probably a lot of people in here that agree with me. Wish there was more quality US airports. I mean, that looks quite nice. The Orbeck City Pack absolutely makes up for no photogrammetry. This looks phenomenal. T-Lod 400. Yeah, that does look quite good, actually. I saw that Singapore V2 is round the corner. I am very, 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 very pleased to hear this. It's end of July, did they say, by Cloud Surf? Yeah. Yeah. Do 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 do. Okay, so 19 left via Betso. ILS frequency 1101-196. 1101-196. Scroll for that. Hi, Josh. Sorry, mate. I did see your message earlier. Sorry about that. Oh, nice, mate. Dubai DFW. Lovely, mate. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I hope you won't boil alive. What's the default airport where you never get bored of flying into, Jamie? Good question. No, not Munich. I'd probably say Copenhagen is one of those airports that I fly into very, 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 very regularly, and I never find myself getting bored of flying there. Yeah, I really, really like flying into Copenhagen. Where else do I fly a lot? What's my most flown airport on I don't know whether you could even see that stat. Archie, hello, mate. Oh my god, Zach, did you die? Well, I take it if you're typing you didn't die, but... Welcome back, lad. Oh, now my Volant's not working. Of course it ain't. Of course it bloody ain't. You feel like it. Fair enough, mate. Oh, you probably burnt a few calories, mate. Do 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 do.
Holding short, finger fully right.
2 goals, 2 assists. Bloody hell, mate. Absolutely balling. Oh, here we go. On the lad to go to activities, then airport rank. Activities. Airport ranks. Oh my god, I can't believe Heathrow is my most flown airport. That's ridiculous. 252 flights. Few calories you could do with burning. Mate, you're telling me. Yeah, I told you Copenhagen would be quite high. God, wow, I can't believe Amsterdam's as high as it is. Do. Vegas. Yeah, to be fair, that is very high on my list, Vegas. That's another airport that I can fly in and out of. That RNP into 19 right, just doing the ILS, whatever it is. A flight that I never, ever, 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 ever get bored of. Or an airport I never get bored of. Yes. Oh, fuck. Taking out my my monitor with my mic. Whoops. Whoops. Right. Let's open up these predictions for the arrival into Brisbane. What is the time? 10 past 10. Avio, that is a bug with the Just Flight. That is the only bug with this plane. Yeah. Apart from that, this plane is sound. Birmingham. The only thing with Birmingham is I love Birmingham, but I wish the photogrammetry around Birmingham was better. Birmingham photogrammetry is dog. There's like a tiny little bit for the city. And that's about it. Mr. G. Rizzle. Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you for your raid. Is this going to be a plane of choice that you're going to be picking up, sir? Are we going to see Mr. G. Rizzle learn the little Fokker? Absolutely. Mate, I look forward to watching. Oh, Glenn, that 18 right taxi's disgusting into Amsterdam. Gonna be fine. Gonna be fun, mate. Honestly, you will be fine flying this plane. You know how to fly the 7-3. You know how to fly the 320. You will be fine. Oh, sick. Thank you again, Grizzle. I hope you had a fantastic stream, mate. What did you do today? I did watch you today because I subbed. But I have absolutely no idea what you was doing. Hong Kong Guangzhou. Was that today or was that yesterday? That might have been yesterday. I think that was yesterday. No, maybe that was today, actually. Oh, I don't know. Right, landing lights on. Seatbelt signs. Oh, sweet. You done some HC with Elmo. Nice. Oh, that's a quality stream. I wish one of the guys like yourself or Ian or Chewy or, you know, I wish there was someone that was slightly higher up in terms of ATC, like an S3 or an S2 controller that, you know, streamed and controlled, and do a little joint stream with them as well in the UK. Slowly working towards that S3. The S3 stuff is where it starts to get pretty difficult. I feel like when controllers get to S3, they have this, like, newfound appreciation for, like, what S3 and C1 controllers do. They're like, oh my god, how is my brain ever going to be able to work in a way to be able to do this? But no, Grizzle, I hope you had a fantastic stream today, mate. It ain't that hard, like, come on. Yeah, but Zach, you're an S2, so you don't really know, to be fair, lad. Three real world pilots have advanced controlling easy or harder to learn. What do you mean, easy or harder to learn? What level are you at in controlling? I am a C3. Which is basically, doesn't give you anything else other than, like, it gives you the exact same things as the C1 does. The C3 is sort of like a willy waving rating. I call it a willy waving rating. So it doesn't really bring you many or any extra benefit. Oh, for goodness sake. Why is it not letting me select my my speed? What the fuck? Hello, plane. Why? Oh. Oh, no, that is right. There we go. Thank you. Wave your... Ah, Zach. Land. Consider yourself old now. Yeah, I've sort of accepted that. Yes, I have accepted the oldness. No. Let's go 190. We're going to switch over to Mr. Claw. Brisbane Tower, very good afternoon again to you. Velocity 1712. Sorry, good morning. Velocity 1712, final runway 19 left.
Velocity 1712, good morning to you as well. Runway 19 left, clear to land.
19 left, clear to land. Velocity 1712. Do you know what, Claw? I've just got on final, and I just remembered that you said it was 19 right for landing, and I've done all my prep for 19 left. But he doesn't seem too concerned, which is good. Rachel Reeves' team have been calling Britain's top business, asking them to lobby Andy Burnham to keep her as Chancellor. Oh, God, not Rachel from accounts. I love our country. And one thing about our country is good manners. Honestly, what a knob. I love our country. Oh my God, I saw the interview with her saying that she was like, she'd worked at the Bank of Scotland for like 10 years and it was like 5 years, and they called her out on it on live TV. I was like, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Well, that's it. I mean, she's under Keir Starmer, so of course she's a liar. Oh, good times. Guppy! Hello, sir. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, hello, mate. Enjoy your flight to Cairns. As you're about to head up that way, I'm about to come in. Love it. Right, we're visual with the field. Flaps 8. I love our country. And one thing about our country is good manners.
Northwestern Brisbane, terminal information. India's current changes wind to 10 degrees, 1 knot, temperature, 12 station.
God, that looks so nice with Brisbane in the background. Finley, none of your links are working, by the way, mate. Sorry. Right. 160, Laniger down. We're going to do flap 25 into Brisbane, so we're going to be a little bit higher on the speed, 144. Predictions are still open, chat, if you want to go and vote. Flaps 15. It takes so long for the gear to come down in the Fokker. Let's work. There you go. Gotta add you on Vaccine Radar. I thought, like, wait, I know a Jamie. I just had a gut feeling it was you. Mate, if you see a Jamie and you see a Fokker this week, then, yes. It's very much likely me. Flight 25. What's the next flight? Heathrow to Sydney in the 350-1000. Bosh. What a flight. Project Sunrise. 24 hours through. Full send. And a Fokker's release? No. Fokker has been delayed until tomorrow. Yeah, by the sounds of it, Just Flight needed just one more day to sort of patch it all up and get it all ready for you guys. Yeah. But I hope tonight has potentially helped if anybody's sort of been on the fence about it and, yeah. Stupid thing's not gonna work. Just have you off there.
500.
I find it really weird to control the throttle on final.
Glide slope.
Shut up. Yes, you do make a valid point about the glide slope, actually. Come on, Jamie. Sort it out. No, it's all right. We're correcting nicely. 3 reds. 2 white, 2 reds. There we go. Normal descent rate.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse.
And we're done. man. Well, that was a bit better than Gladstone. I still don't think it was like my best Fokker landing. I feel like some of my other ones have been a bit better, but we'll take that. Nice. Manual brakes. Shadow, very well, welcome back to Brisbane. 42 minutes in the air. Ironing lights off. APU. Let's start you up there. Need to get Brisbane soon. Do you not have Brisbane? Brisbane's a lovely scenery. Any builds, of course. Vacated, runway 19 left, velocity 1712.
Velocity 1712, going to Brisbane Vegas. Do you have a bay or preference?
We're looking to return where we started, please. I think it was domestic bay 40.
Velocity 1712, that is correct. You taxi by Bravo Alpha. Bravo. Traction, just give you 1 moment.
Yeah. It's alright, don't worry, I don't know where I'm going either. I'm turning on to Bravo, though. Yes! Nickel, yes. I don't know whether that's been included as any of the newer sceneries.
Velocity 1712, Bravo, then Charlie, 5 to the bay.
Thank you very much. Bravo, Charlie 5 to the bay. Appreciate you logging on, as always, mate, for the 80. It's really appreciated. You take care.
No worries, any time for you, mate. Yeah, just apologise about the cools. It's a bit rusty on the Brisbane.
.48. I think our poor tower controller was a bit rusty on Brisbane, but you would never know. Great ATC. What's the plans for tomorrow? Is it whatever you're in the mood for? We'll discuss. We will discuss. I have a couple of plans in mind. See what you guys think. Dublin to Gatwick. Ugh. Well, the good thing is, no one slated me for this flight choice today. It seems like everyone was pretty happy with this one. 2 years of covering your arse. How nice. Mr. Iwaza, thank you very much, sir, for your 2 years moderating. What an absolute beautiful man you are. Jet Magic tomorrow. Tomorrow. Today's choice was 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Okay, to be fair, 9 out of 10 is better than yesterday. So, we'll take it. Take it, no complaints. 10 out of 10. Oh, I think so. It's a very cool airport, actually, Gladstone. Somewhere a bit different. Doesn't look like the VDGS is working, so we'll have to eyeball it. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, power brake set, ABU's running, and we will shut down 1 and 2. KLM UK ops when we did do a KLM rotation on. Oh, what day was it? Monday? Did we do the Norwich flight? Yeah, we flew to Norwich. We uncovered a bit of a hidden gem in the UK. The scenery was sick. Oh my God, can we do a Norwich rotation tomorrow? Oh. Vibes. Heathrow to Frankfurt, BA 320. Oh, yuck. Right, I'm going to enjoy my favourite sound in the Fokker, which is the GPU connecting. Why Why does that sound so good? Why have they got the noise of a GPU connecting so freaking perfect? You have to get G Bush out. I'm sorry to say, G Bush is not making an appearance. You didn't hear it. Oh, you didn't hear the GPU connecting up. You'll have to have a listen. Bosh. Oh, man. Jamie's next flight is from Herman Miller chair to Jamie's bed. 10 hours. Oh, I'm not going to lie. 10 hours sleep sounds bliss. Because I'm so into you, into you, into you. No, Reese. We got sent the GSX profile via like a link. I'm sure it will probably be a lot easier for you guys to get profiles, etc. Sleep. How with this heat, mate? Air conditioning. Although in saying that, it has got pretty toasty in my room, even with AC. There we go, chat. Back where we started, what, a mere 3.5 hours ago. Stunning. Right. Landing rate. Did we get under 200 feet per minute? Oh! Chat, you know what it goes down to. Right, what are the points saying? Where are the points? Oh my god, it's a really split prediction. Right, if you have predicted, please show yourself now. I want to see what people have predicted. Less than or more than 200 feet per minute. So Finney's gone with under, Claw under, Sophie under, Lewis under, Claw under, Pollock Zigby under, Norse under, Glenn under. Oh, there's not many people that have gone for more. Right. Chat, you know what happens. It comes down to the decimal places, or the decimal points. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. The people that showed themselves in chat there. 199.85. So, the people with less than 200 feet per minute are the winners. I do very much enjoy when it does come down to the decimal points. It does get very, 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 very exciting. Mr. Iwaza, I have seen your message about Friday. Is that basically your way of saying you can't be because it's too hot? Hey, you should have just said that. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I do think it is pretty hot. But the problem is, I know that if we go into London and have a few drinks, we'll be fine. But it's the fault of getting to London that sounds like an absolute nightmare. It's the getting in and out bit. That can be a bit tricky sometimes. Well, it's up to you, mate. Look, you go further than me. I mean, I am up for it, but if you're not up for it, no stress. I'm not too bothered. If we don't do it this week, we'll sort it out in the next couple of weeks or whatnot. Hopefully, when it's maybe a bit cooler or what. So, yeah, no stress, mate. No stress. Mate, Michael, enjoy your flight up to Cairns. Make sure you send some screenshots in our Discord. I love that approach into Cairns. I haven't yet flown there in with the new photogrammetry. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Right, so boarding or deboarding. I'll be honest with you, chat. That's me definitely done flying for the evening. Because to be honest with you, I want to go and get a shower and I can't be bothered to do anything else, to be honest. So, on to tomorrow. What are we all thinking? So we do have the Doha Malaga flight. We've only been live for like three and a bit hours tonight, so I kind of need to make sure that I'm doing, you know, a decent shift tomorrow. So if we do that Doha Malaga, I imagine that we'll have to do it as a full send and not a split stream. So the Doha Malaga is an option. Any other suggestions? How long's it? 7 hours, which isn't too bad as a full stream. Thank you. Aru. What bird? The 350. The thing is, like, I feel like tomorrow, like, if you ask me how I feel tonight, like, I don't really want to do another evening stream. Like, I feel like I'll land into Malaga and then just be like, ugh, I can't be bothered to do anything else tonight. Yeah. Poor PC. So, that's an option. We'll have Doha to Malaga as an option. New Max update with the Javiation Special WestJet livery. That's a good shout. That is a very nice shout. But I fancy flying. If we do Boeing, I think I'm going to want to do the NG. No, we won't be doing the Fokker tomorrow. No. I mean, I had this one planned in the hope that the Fokker would have been out. And I'll be honest, I didn't have much else planned, so I was like, yeah. Okay. WestJet with the livery, the new Max livery, that's an option. Nairobi. You done now? Yeah, we're done for tonight. I'm going to go and have a shower. And, oh, honestly, getting out the shower, there is nothing better than getting out the shower and coming into an air-conditioned room. South America, maybe. Yeah, I kind of want to do something that I haven't done for a while. Coscotton, hello, mate. Let's go and grab your sub. Thank you for the 9 months, mate. Appreciate the prime. Legend. Thank you, mate. Yeah, sorry today's not been the longest stream in the world. Hopefully it's been a short but fun, short but sweet stream. Yeah, it's actually been a really nice rotation. I feel like vibes tonight have been very good. Yeah, it's just hot. I can't bother to set up anything else. You have plenty of options, but we'll see the doubling Gatwick rotation tomorrow, probably. All right, okay. So I've got some things to work on. I mean, it gives me the chance to cook up some ideas this evening. Jimmy, hello, mate. Reese, thank you for the 100 bits. 100 bits for a good stream. Cheers, mate. Or even better, Heathrow to Manchester. Do you know what? I was this close tonight to doing like a Heathrow rotation. I looked at potentially Bologna, and then I looked and it was like an hour and 40 each way, an hour and 45, and then the way back was like 2 hours. I was like, oh, that sounds so long. Like 2 hour return leg back. We probably wouldn't be landing until like 11 o'clock tonight. I think everyone probably would have gone to bed and been like, no, it's too hot for this. I want to do the 350. Like, I really, really, really want to do a 350 long haul. So that Doha to Malaga is very, very, very high on the list. Then I also really want to do a fat 350 long haul. Heathrow Vegas, no. I'm not wanting to have a week where I am doing stuff that I've done before. Like, the Doha Malaga is different. That's why I like it. After getting absolutely rinsed for the flight choice yesterday. All this talk of the 350 Doha Malaga and end up being ATR from Cardiff to Bristol. Oi. How about somewhere from Caribbean into Europe? Do you know what? The only thing with flying in the Caribbean like to Europe or, you know, vice versa, is you sort of fly from, let's say, Heathrow, and you fly down to Barbados. And you land there, and it's like just one tiny island, and it's like, great. I'd love to see the MD-11. Yeah, me too. I would love to whip out the MD-11 for some flights. Yeah, you're right. We haven't done the MD-11 since the City Bird flights. I tell you what I really want to release, Chicago. I was looking at some options today, and every option that I really fancy doing, like the Toronto, Chicago run, but I was like, no, don't do that, because that's going to be a great little route for when the Innie build drops. Jobo to Perth. No more Australia this week. That's like the third rotation we've done in Australia this week. I have that with Corfu, yeah. When ORD releases, I'm not leaving the house. I think it's going to be a very good scenery, ORD. I really think so. More Australia. Give us more. Give us more. Brilliant. Okay, right. I'll cook, chat. I'll cook. What about Manchester-Marseille with a 350? Oh, it's actually not a bad little shout, that, actually. I don't know if I get the vibe. It's like, I feel like the go-to route on Twitch from myself and Kenko is like, if we don't know what to do, it's always like Manchester to Geneva or Gatwick to Geneva in like a British Airways or or an EasyJet or something like that. So, yeah. And it's always that same route, Dan. France, you know, you fly past Paris and then land. I'll be honest with you, Nickel. Flying in Greece, I just get put off flying in Greece with the likelihood of being potentially controlled by Athena radar. It just really puts me off. Like the thought of flying from like Corfu to Heraklion, for example. It's like, oh. And, you know, we have people fly along with us and then I get pissed off and then disconnect. And it's like, well, I might as well be flying somewhere else. You know, cool flight and everything, but what's the point when we're not flying with everyone else? What a faff that is, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Somewhere from India. Meh. India's, again, one of those places where, like, it lacks photogrammetry. So you fly in India and it's a bit like... You know, that's why we've got so many places that we haven't ticked off, like our Volanta passport, in terms of all these countries in Africa. Because, one, the photogrammetry is not very good. Two, the sceneries aren't very good. India, so many airports in India. You know, we've done Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru... And that's about it, really. You know, all these other airports in India, and you know, we don't fly there very often. I wish we had, like, Innie build level sceneries everywhere. Life would be good. Yeah, okay, not photogrammetry. You know what I mean, like the Bing data. I don't think I have, Joey. I don't think I did. Falcon tomorrow, maybe. I've decided against the Falcon for the moment. I think I'm maybe going to have the Falcon as an option for next week. I think I'm going to hold off on the Falcon for this week, though. Not really going to do that this week, I don't think. I imagine the Falcon will be very much like the Sovereign in the sense of one day next week, like a week after release, I will just fancy it. And then probably do it and then love it. And then be like, why did I not fly this earlier? Ophelia. Nice. Yeah, my landings today in the Fokker weren't the best. They were alright. I've done better ones, though. You have this plane now that it's too... I know, this is the problem. I can safely say I have not had a plane recently in Microsoft Flight Sim that has clawed me in as much as the Fokker. Yeah. I just feel like it's like such a treat to fly. Just Fly done such a great job. I think I'll be hooked to this plane. I think you will. Will I ever fly the TriStar again? Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I don't know when, to be honest. But I'm sure we'll fly the TriStar. You know me, I like flying realistic routes, and you know you can't really do that with the TriStar. It's like today, this little rotation between Brisbane and Gladstone was so much fun. Real World Alliance flight that still flies today. I think it sold well, Campia. Seemed like it sold well. I don't know. Did anyone? Yeah, what was Did people pick up the TriStar? Or did people not bother? I'll take a look, Michael. Didn't get it in the end, yeah. Just feel it came out and went really fast, yeah. Very niche. Yeah, I said this at the time with the TriStar. It is very niche. And I feel like people are very quick to sort of say, like, oh, you know, like, why did he waste their time, you know, making a TriStar? And I think there has to be, you know, the appreciation of the... It is a special aircraft. It's a classic aircraft in aviation history. And it has a lot of history around it. And, you know, there was a couple of people when the TriStar released that sort of came into stream and was like, oh, you know, my dad used to fly on these, or I've flown on these in the past. So I think having that representation of those more retro planes is really nice. I think Inibill's done a great job of it. But, you know, as Joey says, it is for the niche. It's a niche audience. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Nickel. I agree. New Global 6000. Yeah, I am so excited to hear a little bit more news on that. That is what you call a proper bizjet. Don't get me wrong, I love the C680 and the Phenom and stuff like that, but... yeah. Ah, Pens, you got a sub from Nico. That probably was yesterday. Or the day before, maybe. Legend. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Right, chat. I'm going to love you and leave you there. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to go and have a shower. And I'm going to go and cook up something for tomorrow. Fun for us to do. Of course, I will let you know. If I manage to cook something up tonight, of course, I'll let you know. I probably won't, to be honest. Yeah. It will be something good. Doha to Malika is on the cards in the 350. If not, it'll be something, you know, short haul that we can do throughout the day, and we'll keep ourselves busy. Really good stream tonight. It's been a really nice stream in sense of, you know, we've had some really good chats. Support tonight has been phenomenal. Over 100 subs, which for, you know, not even 4 hours streaming is incredible. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate it. Again, pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be streaming for you guys. Pleasure having all of you here. I appreciate it always. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday's chat, whatever you get up to, whatever is left of them. Don't overheat if you are in the UK tonight. It's pretty darn toasty. And I will see you all in the morning. Take care, guys. All you legends still here at the end. You're the proper ones. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye.